Fam, you wouldn't show up to your game unprepared, so why you still wilding out down there? That's why I had to collab with Manscaped. It's all about precision, confidence, and staying ready for whatever's coming your way, if you get what I mean. When you feel clean, you move different. And on the Courtnee Edgar show, we keep it real, we keep it sharp, focused, and ready for anything. Now, I ain't gonna steer you wrong, so you gotta make sure you hit the link below. The link is gonna be in the description as well as pinned in the chat. And look, get your Manscaped kit right now and stop showing up to life unprepared. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the Courtnee Edgar Show. What it is, what it do. Welcome to another show of the Banter and Barter Show, where we talk about everything under the sun. As long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtnee. I got my peoples here with me today. I got my peoples. Oh, there she go. There she is. Got my people here with me today. Got Macaroni Tony Marcus, I'm Bosley Raw, and we got the good old Carmen in here. How y'all feeling, man?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
I like it. I like it.
Carmen, yeah, really good.
I like that camera, bro. I do that.
What we gonna talk about today?
What we talking about? Listen, we got a couple of topics.
You like the camera? You like the camera?
Yeah, that shit fire. I rock.
Yeah, look at Chris.
Yeah, he out here like Mike camera? Jones now talking about back then they didn't know me.
Look what else he can do.
Got that AI cam.
Nah, all you gotta do is work on that internet.
Now, what did the five fingers say to the cam?
Yeah, I gotta work on the internet, bro.
So listen, we got a few topics to cover today, bro. But the first one we're gonna start with being a step baby daddy, being a step baby father. One of those individuals who's going through the ringer right now is, y'all know him as one of the, I wouldn't call him the greatest heavyweight, but it's pretty good in his prime, Deontay Wilder, and his, I guess it's called his ex-wife or whatever. She's taking him through the ringer right now. So we're gonna listen into what he's talking about. Then we'll give our thoughts and opinions on it. All right.
Say less.
Let me get everybody in here. There we go.
At one point in time, man, my brother was stealing from me. You know what I'm saying? He was
your own brother, your real brother.
Fucking brother, bro. Damn. Was stealing from me heavily. Everything I did for this dude, you gotta understand, I took care of him for over 30 years of his life. I am the breadwinner of the family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think that's the right one. Give me a second.
Just go. He just like one point.
Yeah, that ain't the right one. Hold on, give me a second. I clicked the wrong one. Give me a second. Hold on, cuz.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Something ain't right.
Same shit.
Here we go.
Something ain't right.
You know what I'm saying? That my ex stole over $400,000 from me.
400?
Over $400,000 from me. She killed one of my childs because she couldn't get child support in the state that she was in. They had a cap on it, so she wanted to move to California. See, that's where all the girls go.
That's what California
because the lawyers out there waiting on them, and the laws is a woman is innocent to proven guilty, and man is guilty until proven innocent. Good luck, and don't have no money because they're gonna extort you.
Yeah,
you understand me? Judges and lawyers knowing each other and all that, and I'm telling you, and these times, motherfuckers freaking out here. They probably having sex with each other and shit, and coming on and hitting your case down. You know what I mean? I done been through so much, bro. And to go through that and to have somebody that you taken care of for years, a person. She was a person that lost her job she'd tell everybody she was CPA, but you was a CNA, a certified nurse assistant. That's the lowest of the low in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But you want to tell people you certain things because you want to look a certain part that you really not. You know what I'm saying? And now you lose your job as that. You can't even wipe ass right. You done lost your job wiping somebody's ass because you ain't wipe it right. You still stink. You know what I'm saying? And now you lose your job, you finna become homeless, and you got 2 people you taking care of. So I end up getting her and moving her with me.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And helped her out and all that stuff. And this is how you repay me. I took the role of being your son's father, not just a daddy, but a father.
Right.
I went in so hard, bro. I went in so hard because I went in so hard to the point where I put them on my wheel. I had a meeting with my kids. I said, how y'all feel if I scoot y'all over? I scoot over a little slide and let somebody else get a little bit of it. And you know, my kids are amazing. They're my best friend. And they was down with it. So I moved a little space over and added her son in on my motherfucking wing. You ain't even my son for real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Damn, that has to take a toll.
I put her in my wheel as well too. Yeah. You was just my girlfriend. You ain't even my wife.
I hope that still ain't there, man.
Yeah, man. I hope that still ain't. One time the son said, "You ain't my daddy." Now that's one thing you don't say to a man that ain't your daddy. Don't remind him that you ain't his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Don't remind me that.
I know that, but you ain't got
right. I done fed you, took you on all these trips, giving you a beautiful life. Yeah. I ain't your daddy. I'm put you on my wheel. Bro, when he did that, bro, I ran to my lawyer then to try to get that, you know what I mean? Because I felt like I was finna have a heart attack. Seriously. You know what I mean?
So what are y'all thoughts on this? Anybody can take the mic on this one. Who want to go first?
You're not my dad.
I mean, he done for that. I mean, I'm sorry, but Deontay, you got as much money as you have, and you just put a girlfriend on your will? Really? So you didn't even wait to have to put a ring on it. You just automatically add her and her kids? Yeah. I mean, you reap what you sow, bro. I'm sorry. But you did that to yourself.
Who waiting? Who want to go? Mac, Mark, Raw. You mute, bro.
Who talking?
Yeah, man. I I agree with Carmen. But at the same time, even though I do agree that doing that for your girlfriend is crazy, but it just shows you how a lot of women operate these days, man. I ain't gonna put the blame on her. I think it's up to the man to have the discernment. I can't even put it on her. I gotta put it on him. A will? That's crazy. A will? That is crazy, bro. Putting they not married and putting some other dude child on your will and he's sitting there like this. Like he's living. Like you put some other dude child on a wheel and his dad is still alive. And you and that other girl is not married. That's crazy. That's one of those things. Just because you got money and all that type of stuff with these superstars, don't mean you smart. You can throw hands all day, but that was crazy.
Marcus, what you got?
Oh, he done glitched. So first and foremost, it's your boy Rock. No, I'm just playing. In all realisticness, if that thing that wet and that tight, I don't want it.
Sneaky.
Ain't no way. Nah. Ain't no way she put that grip on him so bad that he started claiming the kids that wasn't his to the extent of the will. Nah, bro, you gotta chill. You told your own biological kids, hey, would y'all mind giving up a piece of the pie for this other little snotty nose over here? And then that motherfucker turned around and you realize you loved him more than he loved you? Because he reminded you that you not his dad? Yeah. Nah. Can't do it. And this is why, as toxic as it sounds, men be saying some women is just for practice. He should have had his Allen Iverson on. That was practice.
I mean, she was clearly doing something. She was clearly doing something. I gotta give it to her. She was clearly doing something right.
That thing is wet, right, and tight. And
you weren't doing that right.
It's a toxic culture where, you know, sometimes men get bad advice and don't necessarily realize it was bad advice until later on when you're too far in the game, where they tell you, you know, sometimes they'll tell men in certain demographics, certain regions, like, oh, go ahead, go get that hoe out your system. So you got people that run through things. Then, you know, you can see you loose and your tights and you know what you like and whatever. But he just seemed like that was the first good one he'd never had. And
no, I think it's deeper than that. What if he fell in love with the kids? People do that all the time. I mean, I have stepchildren now. Fell in love with the kids. You know, you're with these kids all the time. You spend time with them. You grow a bond with them. I mean, I know how that feels. I'm a stepmom.
It's Team FDK, the long way.
You fall in love with the kids. You can't just like, come on now. Even if it is your stepchild, what if you were in this baby's life since they were like 1 year old? Like you literally saw them grow up. Like you're just not supposed to have any type of bond with them. I think that's what he. Well, I mean, I don't know Deontay, but I feel like that's what it was. I'm like,
we do need a backstory to see when he did step into the kid's life, because if you were there from 1 year old, you done got peed on a couple times changing diapers, and then that motherfucker say you're not my dad, then I'm gonna toss you these boxing gloves and we gotta go out back. But
it don't even matter. It don't matter what age. It's not too many kids that's being put on a wheel for their dad that's not their biological dad. It doesn't matter if he was there for a while or a little bit. He did it. And the situation is, why would you do that before you get married?
Well,
that's my whole thing. If we just talking and we going through this thing called life and we dating and we just doing what we doing, all right, 3 months go by, all right, your representative go away, you know, everything's good in the first 3-4 months. Now I'm understanding you as a person, all these, like, because he rich, so a lot of the stuff that we deal with is different from him. He can just knock stuff out. He can pay for it, babysitter and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to hit that reel for real one day. And now he didn't hit the reel. Now he on the podcast saying what he's saying. I look when I heard what he said, I was like, you sound stupid. Y'all ain't married. Oh, so you mean tell me you so scared of marriage that you would put the child that ain't yours in the wheel instead of marry the chick? That's an issue.
Yeah, but he's a wilder boy than me. I mean, he living up to his name for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, bro. This is all on him, and I think also as well it's the type of people that he got around him that's not holding him accountable as well, because there is no fucking way that you can be around whoever you around and then to tell them that you can put this short on the wheel. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You put this shorty on the wheel that you're not married to, taking his kids in, doing all of this shit for them. And then for her to just walk, man, nah, I can't do it.
But he has the resources to do so. So maybe for him,
but he's losing it.
So maybe for him, it's not that big of a deal.
He losing.
For us, it is. He can just get on another ring. He can just get.
Cameron.
Think about it. Though.
No, Carmen, bro. Like he can just get on another fight. Go fight Fury again, Deontay, and earn another 2-3 million.
Cameron, let me ask you,
Carmen,
this,
bro.
right?
Carmen, not Cameron.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carmen. I'm sorry.
You were just saying my name, Carmen Sandiego. You calling me Cameron?
So I gotta keep saying, can I call you Carmen Sandiego? Or
yes.
Is that disrespectful?
No, you can. I heard it all through life.
Carmen, let me ask you this, right? I understand he got money and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, he in the same situation currently. just because you got money and all that stuff, he don't have the best discernment. That's the reason why he ended up with a chick that the child said, "Hey, you ain't my dad." All right, I grew up with. I got a sister that her dad is not my dad, but she called my dad, right? Respect him fully and all that type of stuff. And my dad married my mom. So now, till this day, my sister called my dad, and that's her dad. Now you sitting here telling me this dude then wiped up some chick. We don't know who she is, and that don't matter. Got a child that said, "Hey, you're not my dad." Just think about it. He said, "You're not my dad." If whatever child, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. When that child go to the real father's house, I guarantee when they go to Deontay Wilder's house, it's way bigger, way nicer stuff, and this, that, and that. And he got the audacity to say, "You ain't my dad." So if all that he's giving to that child, you got to look at how he is as a parent. He might not be a good one.
Yeah, but see, at the same time, my problem with it is when in life you gonna make mistakes, right? I ain't calling the kid a mistake. I don't know what the intentions was behind making the kid, but in life you're gonna make mistakes, and there's just certain mistakes that you make that you just gonna have to live with the consequences of it. That's her kid, not his. And like I said, I don't know what Cuda pie is that good, but if it's that good, I don't want it because fuck that. If that's your kid, I'm gonna do my best from a distance to make sure that they are upstanding citizen of society. But at day's end, we ain't gonna half on that little motherfucker. So I don't owe them nothing, and I'm not including them in nothing I've damn near died for.
It's a package deal, though. That's what women say.
What package?
Me and my kid. You want me? You got it. My kid comes with me. That's a package deal.
Then both of y'all can stay on the streets and beg for sandwiches.
I'm just saying that's what women say. I mean, I don't have any kids of my own.
I don't give a fuck what they say. Last time I checked, that Rose not gonna drive them to school. The last I can do for you is I can stand in and be a male figure and a positive role model, but I'm not taking on 100% responsibility for your little coochie critter. That ain't my damn crotch goblin.
But he did though. That's the issue. That's what we're talking about. He did it, and that's what we saying. Who like is the blame on him or the chick? I'm blaming him because
the blame is on him.
That little boy.
The blame is on him for not having no sweet middle part up until he met her and he got lost in them soft interiors. The blame all the way on him.
He got in them goodness gracious.
Yeah, so he need to back the fuck up out of that and go find something safe to do.
Y'all think that's what it is? You think he got lost in the
That boy got lost in them sweet middles. Ain't no other way.
I don't know. I think
finessing, bro. It's Deontay Wilder. I mean, he ain't got no shortage of women.
Shit. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he that sharp.
He ain't got no shortage of women. He ain't got no shortage of
Carmen, what y'all not understanding is a lot of men lie to get another turn. So there's 60 to 70% of women out there that motherfuckers is lying to them and saying that they got good coochie and that shit is trash. But the dude ain't got no other option, so he gonna lie to you so he can come back.
He got options though. That's why I put the blame on him.
If she's the first person that actually put some actual good box on his ass and he coochitized,
I think it's a combination of both. I think that she got good coochie, and I think that he fell in love with those kids too. I think he got a bond. I don't know. I think it's both. I think that she got some good box, and he fell in love with those kids.
Man, I think it's from the fact of where he came from. But he grew up in the same hood shit. He didn't grow up in a 2-parent household, so he had that little whatever you call it, the feeling guilty aspect of, I see this working hard mom, got a kid, she an attractive woman, you know, I want to take her out of this struggling aspect, because guess what? I'm Deontay Wilder, I can fucking do that, so I'm gonna break bread on you. And I don't think it has shit to do with the box. That's just a part of it. I don't think that's what actually got him in there. If you want me to be 110% honest, that's exactly what I think it was.
I could understand that. I just think he got lost in some good cooch, and that was it. Because
I think he just threw on the cape because that's what he felt like he needed to do. Captain save a hole.
Yeah, but you told your kids to Euro step to put somebody else in.
Shit, some niggas will do that.
It's different if he ain't had no kids. If he ain't had no kids, wild out. Your last name is Wilder. You a wilder boy to me. Wild out. You got kids, my boy. Everybody can't make it in the kingdom.
Does he have kids? I don't know. Does he have kids?
That's what it sounded like he said. He asked his other kids, hey, do y'all mind if y'all move around and I add somebody else into this bucket?
Oh, okay.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
So, no, I'm not finna.
No.
At no point in time am I taking a spoon out of my biological kids that was tumbling in my nutsack till I let them go to help donate to somebody else's charity case.
But what if you have it?
I don't give a fuck what I got. I don't have it for you.
You have it to give. You have it to share. So you have it. You have it.
And men got it all the time, and y'all don't want us to go get no hoes. If I can't share with the hoes, why am I sharing with your kids?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the resources.
He got it though.
I'm just saying, like he got money. He got money to spend, so why not share it?
I got onion. Why can't I crack more onion? I'm trying to split bunions. I'm not taking care of these motherfucking kids. They not mine.
Come on, Carmen.
I don't owe you to set up your future. I owe you to have a fighting chance in the world. I owe you to teach you right from wrong, get you some moral grounding, get you some foundation that, you know, Courtney little tagline, get you some good foundation under you. I don't owe you a building. I ain't passing you down a motherfucking house to talk you out of building.
I'm just saying, like, coming from the background that he comes from, I'm sure he was probably raised by I don't know his story, but if he was raised,
I was raised by a single mom,
and by a single mother, like that can resonate with somebody. And if you have it, to spend it, go ahead. Like he can replace it. That's what I'm saying. Like he can replace it. He can easily get back in the ring and just fight another person. I don't know.
I'm supposed to put my life on the line because some little bastard
get beat up again. I don't know. Get you another 2, 3, 5 million. I don't know.
Got me.
Go fight Mayweather. How about that? Go fight Mayweather, and then that's an easy. You can recuperate.
No,
that's what I'm saying. No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you're gonna have to say it with the Spanish accent too. No.
No.
He's so stupid. Yeah.
No.
Saying, like, it's Deontay Wilder. I mean, come on now. Like, you're not just some.
I'm unbiasedly wrong. I'm a wild ass nigga. What Waka Flocka Flame say? One wild ass. I'm not doing it.
You can recuperate it. What if you had it like that? But what if you had it like that, bro? So if you had it like that, you would have.
That's what the strip clubs is for.
What you mean?
I go throw these ones and somebody baby mama can go put some lights on the box and little Aiden got some lights to do his homework. I ain't putting you on my motherfucking wheel. The fuck?
Okay.
Water ain't that wet. Water ain't that wet. I'm sorry.
Listen, any kind of thoughts on this one?
That boy wild.
This would be a great segue.
I just think old buddy Deontay Wilder, he the type of guy that got money and he doing what he thought was the best. Now he learning.
Plus, Carmen. So you saying what if he got it? Blah blah blah. So if he got it, why did he have a spiritual awakening when that motherfucker say you're not my dad? Why he ain't just stick to the script?
Right. Why he ain't instill no manhood into him and be like, hey, let me learn you a lesson, son.
Well, that's a kid. Kids are gonna say that.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Kids are gonna say that.
If I'm playing with these hoes,
You're the one
bitch be like,
that's an adult. You're the one that's an adult. So I feel like if you're gonna
No.
step into the situation where you're gonna be a step parent,
She
you
said
only
it. She said it. So,
Carmen.
you
But Carmen-
only gonna like. Of course, they're gonna say that. Eventually, they're gonna say
No.
something of the
Here
variation.
it go, Carmen. I'm gonna give it to you from a grown perspective. Even with no kids, right?
Okay.
We done came into this whole toxic culture of high value man, whoop-de-whoop-de-doo, and all this criteria and blah, 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 right? So if the man over there, he got 3-4 hoes or whatever, he asked one of his bitches to go do something for him, and she like, oh, I'm not doing that. You not my man. You think she not gonna get cut the fuck off?
You comparing children to hoes.
I'm comparing motherfuckers that ain't really got shit to do to me. It's a pay-to-play environment sometimes in life.
Well, that's different because it's children.
You need your bills paid, not me. Your kid needs a daddy, not mine.
Okay, well, what about that? Well, where's the dad in this? Why did Deontay had to come and step in? Like, what was the dad at?
Apparently getting drugged through the mud somewhere, and the coochie was so wet that when he fell in, he was like, oh my God, I'm gonna just reset the score. He forgot it was already a high score on the board and got reminded later.
What's gonna happen is that child that said, you're not my dad, he gonna get older. He gonna be like, man, I shouldn't have said that. I messed my bag up. I messed my bag and my mama bag up by saying that.
Nah, she could still throw it. I'm sure she could still get some money out of him.
Nah, it's always it's different because you saw how when he said he cried, you know what I'm saying? Because he put the dude in a wheel. You know what I'm saying? That little boy gonna grow up and be like, God dog, man, he gonna be working a regular job, doing all this, and they gonna be like, man, what and then Dante Wilder, he said that. They're gonna be like, dog, I know your mama. So you said that?
And here go my thing with that too.
He gonna be like this. You ain't my dad, bro. Yeah, everybody gonna be.
But one more thing too is, I know that gave him a spiritual awakening.
Be roasting this shit out this dude, bro.
But
behind the scenes, you should just sit down, bro.
Yeah, but behind the scenes, if he was willing to say that after being put on the wheel and all that extra shit, then that means the entire time she was there, she was just using him. Because what was you feeding that kid that kid got bold enough to say some dumb shit like that? Just like Jada Pinkett when, Willow was over there talking about, I wish Tupac was still alive or some dumb shit. Why that little nut ain't know what the fuck Tupac is?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It got nothing to do with the mom. If that kid was under the house and you got a kid that want to do something and he say, no, you can't do that, that kid, because he got another dad, out of emotion will say, you're not my dad. I got different rules when I go to my dad's house. You're not my dad. And I'm gonna tell my dad.
Boy.
So that's the reason why I'm saying that's the reason why that kid probably said what he said, right? That's the issue. It's not about how good that woman was. It's not about anything. Once you get to a situation where you are taking care of another person's kid and that person has another parent biologically, right? It's two different rules that happen. It's one when they visit you and it's one at the other house. Now, when that kid come over the house, they don't have a lot of discernment. They're going to say what they're going to say based off how they feel within the situation that they in. Which is, if I say, no, you can't do that, he gonna say, or she gonna say, you're not my dad. You're this dude that my mama dating. They was not married.
Check this out, man.
And that's the reason why they say you're not my dad.
And who's to say it didn't make him feel good doing that? It might be
an
ego thing.
Quit trying to milk this toxic positivity, Carmen. Because realistically, if that bitch wanted her bills paid, she should have been in that bathroom with her son.
Like we're not in his mind, but what if like he felt good? It brought him some type of ego boost, taking care of this family.
Hey,
I mean, obviously the biological dad don't don't care.
He
So
did-
maybe he was
he
like,
did-
yeah,
he didn't
I'm the
say
man because I'm taking care of all of this shit.
No, he didn't say that the girl said anything. He said the kid said something.
And that's bad
So-
coaching on the mama part.
The girl probably was like mad at the little kid, like, what you say that for? Like, what you damn going
Well, you
on?
can't
messed
control
up.
what they say. I mean, you can't control that.
The fuck you can't.
That's my point.
You
That's
can't-
my
you-
point.
you
Because
can't
Why
put
can't
it
you?
on her. So I mean, you can't put it on her.
Why can't
control
you?
that?
I'm not.
What
That's
you
the
mean?
whole
Why
thing. I
can't you? You can't control what.
All right, man. The same gap between that washer dryer that
mean?
your head can go through, that kid's head can go through.
It's a lot of
No,
dust.
you can't control it. You can't control
It's
it.
a lot of shit that I knew I could not say to anybody, or my mom was gonna be 10 toes deep in my ass. Pause.
Hey, you'll find a sock back there.
So I don't
Seriously,
know.
David, that was crazy.
I'm not
That was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding.
So I don't know what you talking about. If Deontay was the ticket to their financial freedom, that woman should have been morning, afternoon, and night with that kid and be like, listen here, you have a sperm donor, but this is your father. Don't you ever disrespect that man. I don't want to hear nothing. I'll kill you myself if you say anything different.
You're not my dad.
But she wasn't doing that. Ain't no telling how many times that kid done woke up in the middle of the night and heard her on the phone with her girlfriend talking about, oh yeah, you know, I put it on him real good tonight. He said he gonna buy me a new car, but you know, I'm just using him till the kid turn 18. I don't really need much. I've been putting up all the little money he been giving me.
But here's the thing. This is a great segue though, because I'm glad we're talking about stepchildren and children.
I bet. Say less.
This is a great segue. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right. So I want to go to this next topic. So this is, I guess, the uncle in this situation, and he's basically telling the story in regards to her sister having an affair with her man, and coming to find out when the guy found out that it isn't his children, he said, "Fuck all y'all." And so the uncle is basically saying, like, how you gonna do that to a kid? And so basically he just pretty much blaming the father and saying that he should still be in the kid's life. So I'm gonna play this video and then we'll give our thoughts on it. All right? Yeah, because this shit's kind of wild. Well,
found out that my nephew wasn't biologically his and abandoned him. Now, I can't help but think that that's just unbelievably cruel. See, I have an 18-year-old nephew who is spiraling right now, going through depression, anxiety. He can't even finish school because the man who he knew as his father left. See, my sister got pregnant when she was young, but the man who she thought was the daddy stayed. They got together, they got married, and for 14 years, he was the father to my nephew. One day they had a real bad argument and my sister made a mistake. She cheated on him. We split up their family. He ended up getting a DNA test and turns out that my nephew wasn't his. He didn't even break it to my nephew softly. He told him in the most rude, awful way. And after that, he faded away. He stopped calling, stopped sending gifts, stopped checking on him, all that stuff for 4 years. 4 years. My nephew is 18 now. He still does not talk to him. He might talk to my sister every now and then and ask her for favors, but he doesn't even act like my nephew exists. And this has caused my nephew's life to crumble. He, of course, got depression because this man no longer wanted to be a part of his life. He got anxiety. We're trying to get him tested for other stuff because he didn't even want to finish school. Sometimes he tells me he doesn't know if he can go on anymore. And I don't know how to fix it because for years I've begged this man to just acknowledge my nephew. I've talked to him, tried to get him to just do something, and he won't do anything. I'm not sure how far I can go because my whole family is trying just nothing. So I'm wondering, what can I do? I want to try to help my sister with rebuilding and all that, but how do I help my nephew in his time? Because this man who is his dad is no longer his dad and doesn't even acknowledge him. And I feel like if you're someone's dad for 14 years, Doesn't matter if it's blood or not. You don't stop being someone's father. You don't stop loving someone. You don't stop being there. And none of this is my nephew's fault. Yeah, my sister made her mistakes, but I can't turn my back on her. That's my sister. But that's who he should be mad at, not my nephew. My nephew is suffering. I just need to know what can I.
So I'm gonna let Marcus go on this one because he missed the first one. So, well, what are your thoughts on this one, bro?
I mean, he's got a lot of like single mother talking points, which is kind of wild. So like it's the blame on it's all about feels. I feel like this is what you shouldn't do. Like in a perfect world, this would be the situation. Like I said, like that those damn Hallmark movies. But this is the real world, bro. Like she did some diabolical shit. Like he was raising this kid that ain't his kid. Then she went off and cheated on him. That's how he found out. I mean, that's a double whammy right there. And for the uncle, he should be able to step in and say, hey, man, your mama fucked up. This is the case. I'm here to help you out. I'm your uncle, you know, and just kick it to him real and stop trying to be like, yo, that's that dude's fault who ain't really your daddy, even though he was here for 14 years. Like, I just see with the blame game, blame game, man, which is fucked up.
Mac, what you got? You mute, bro.
I think that we need to start changing the way that we engage in certain situations like this, right? So it's always this situation that we don't want to make it uncomfortable for the woman, no matter what, if she's wrong or right. So this guy right here is saying, hey, you've been raising a child, this and the third. But we always want to talk about men need to go to therapy to unpack things that have been affected by them, which is trauma or whatever, right? But they don't really care about what men go through. You know what kind of things is going on in that man's head, that his entire life is a lie currently right now? Do you understand the strain that he has to go to work and not about this and still provide for himself or whatever endeavors that he got going on? They don't care about that. They care about everything outside of him, which is to make everything comfortable. That's my nephew. I just want things right. I just want everything to be comfortable. That's my sister. I just want things comfortable. This remind me of the situation where the video that we saw the other week, bro. When the dude
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving and the whole family wanted everything to be comfortable, and they were saying that he was tripping.
Yeah.
This is another example. This is another one, right? So he found out the kid is not his. Let him go decompress and let him figure this out how he want to move. Yeah. Like, I don't understand the reason why. Oh, well, you just need to be a man and man up and just let everything be okay because you benefit from having a good time. That's my nephew. That's your nephew. That's not my son no more. Like the ultimate betrayal. Like a woman get cheated on. That's betrayal. But you been with this child for X amount of years and thinking it's yours and it's not because her infidelity. So you want me to conform to like let's just kumbaya? No. You know how much bullshit I had to deal with at work? You know how many decisions that I made to be like, you know what? I don't want to bring this chaos home because I got a family at home. So I'm going to just go ahead and go this way. Or I have been in a situation and I'm coming home and I have to decompress before I get home because I don't want to bring it to my family. You know what he just found out? He does not have a family no more. So you want him to just be like, everything okay. That is what I'm talking about with a lot of women and a lot of people. Old buddy, I can tell how he is. They just like, they are flipping on him like he the problem. They don't care about what he going through. We always got all the what's the phrase? We always have the benefit of the doubt of what's going on with the woman. with her situations. But we clearly see what the situation is, but we still want to be on the woman's side, the kid's side. We want to be on every side except the man that was doing what he was supposed to be doing. They didn't say he was a bad husband. He didn't say he was a bad guy. He ain't say he wasn't taking care of the kid. He wasn't saying that he was just a bad person to be around. Actually, he's saying that he needs to be around because he know that's a good guy. So if he's a good guy, why you not looking at your sister and like, bitch, you did some bullshit? Why we not talking about that? And I end on that. I'm so tired of this junk, bro. Like it's crazy. You see it. You literally see it.
She did it twice.
What you got?
You literally see
I'm in
it.
a raw. What y'all got?
I mean, I'm torn.
What?
Look at Raw. Raw, we're gonna be going at it all night tonight.
What about the babies?
They had nothing to do with that, right?
They ain't had nothing to do with it. It's not their situation. But I do understand how he feel. But at the same time, the baby didn't have nothing to do with it. He wasn't brought in this world. He was. That's what she about to say.
Hey, let her laugh.
No, I mean, why wasn't there a mandatory test to begin with? I mean, you could ask for it.
They still ain't got that going on.
I mean, I feel like that should be a norm.
I
think mandatory DNA testing should be a thing. I really do. I mean, the baby's already getting pricked and probed, so why not go ahead and just use that? So he could have asked for a DNA test way earlier, 14 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
And now that it has gone 14 years, I mean, you already in it. So yeah, I do think it's unfair for you to just drop off the end of the earth from this child's life. You know, 14 years. I mean, you should have asked for it.
Like I said in previous podcasts, I think y'all will never get it because you can never be in this situation ever. Like, so that's why I don't
get it. Oh, hubby and I have made jokes about this. I'm like, when we get pregnant, we can go ahead and pick and probe, and I'm just gonna look at you like you funny. I'll just be like, oh wait, it's yours. Oh my god! Like,
I know it's not the same situation. But if he has some side kids,
why you need a DNA test for? Like,
so Courtnee,
do it.
So check this out. What if I mean, this is about the closest thing I can think of. What if you had a side family, a side, like, you know, side kids, whatever. They knew him. Mm-hmm. Their mother died, and those kids need to come live with you. Would you be like, you know what? Hey, those are his kids. These are your kids are his kids, like brothers and sisters. So would you be like, yeah, we should do that?
You gotta think of it's not.
And I know it's on the same shit because you ain't doing this kid all the time. But
it's bigger. I think that people need to take themselves out of it. It's bigger than you and him. It's you talking about another human being. I mean, he even said it. He's like, he's depressed. He don't know. It's like another human. So yeah, I would, Marcus. I really would. I'm like, all right, well, this is bigger than us.
What all right.
There's other kids involved, there's other lives involved. So let's go ahead and do this because we're adults. These kids have nothing to do with what we did. Like, or what you did. Not even
that's what I alluded to. That's what I alluded to earlier. That's what I alluded to earlier. Nobody cares about what the man is going through. Right, it's more about everybody else, right? That man is a human being.
Well, the man could have asked for a DNA test to begin with. Why didn't he?
I mean, he could have, but in the beginning, we already know what that situation will be. If he asks for the DNA test, right, everything's good, everything's fine and dandy. He thinks she's loyal, They've been doing what they've been doing. If he be like, you know what, I believe this child is mine and everything, but I just want to just go through the practice, just get a DNA test. I just want to normalize this because that's what I believe. Do you believe that that'll be a situation where everything will go cordial?
I mean, if it doesn't, then that should give you an implication. I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, at that point in time, it don't even matter because we here now, right?
True, we are here. Like 14 years
So
later.
the situation, so the situation that we in right now, okay, it happened earlier. So now we have a conversation where a lot of women will say, "Well, you knew who you were trying to get pregnant, or you went in there, you know, raw. You did what you did. You should have courted her correctly and all that stuff." It's just going to keep on being an excuse for us for whatever. For the man, you know what I'm saying? It's never a situation where the woman has to be accountable for whatever.
No, that's not true because she
now
is wrong for doing that. She's wrong for doing that because she knew what it was, so she's wrong for doing that.
But this is my thing, right? And this is the thing, right? And I understand some people are very they have certain topics that hit home for them, right? And they overly are. This is one. It didn't happen to me. It happened to somebody very close to me. And I went through it, the whole situation. I see how conniving can be, right? Nobody checks up on the person in this situation as far as the man. They don't check on that person to see how he all right. They always look at how the woman is okay with the situation, even though she did a mistake. Right? It was a mistake. She was young, she was dumb, and she was just tied between this. It's always a certain situation, and the man should have just knew better. My whole thing about this situation is, which referred to the topic at hand with the brother, nobody actually understands. You know what? Prime example. There was a situation where there's a star. I can't remember her name, but they had a miscarriage. What happened was they got divorced. And then after they got divorced, they talked about everything that happened before. And one of the situation was that they did have a miscarriage. And with the situation with the miscarriage, everybody went to the woman. And they never went to the man to see how he felt about the situation. He was torn, right? It was no cheating. That was his child and everything. That's what it was. Nobody ever came to console him to see what was going on. They all went to the woman. So we transfer this situation now where this kid is not his child, right? It's not his child. And we want to say, hey, that child didn't choose to be here. That was on the parents. And now that child is here. Everybody got to be a respectable parent. But how everything, the context is a situation where the woman, that's not his child. Now that man been taken care of. You know how many times every man on this panel then did some stuff for their family. What if they were single, they probably wouldn't have did it. But because they're married and they got people that's dependent on them, they did something inside them that put them into a whole different atmosphere of like, I gotta do stuff because I got a whole family to do. It take you out your comfortability. You know how many times that man did that? Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care how comfortable outside of his comfortability that happened, the decision that happened. So now he did all that for 7 years. He sacrificed it every year, every month, doing things. Everything is for the family. And you mean tell me after all 7, what it was 7, 8 years?
14.
That's not my kid. And she played. Not only that, I'm having a whole relationship with this woman that's sitting here lying in my face 365 days for 7 years. You don't really look at how he feels. Now, if a woman get cheated on, we 100% know. But he dealt with that 7 years, and now it's like, hey man, just man up and make everything comfortable.
Yeah.
Come on now, bro. We can't be sitting here doing that, bro. Let him do what he do and condemn that woman. And everybody else condemn her too and say, you full of shit, woman. And let's do that so we can move on as a society and shame women that do shit like this. Because if we always try to find a way, it must not be as how it is, they always going to keep on doing shit like this.
Hey, let me throw a realistic situation that would happen.
I don't want to take over.
Hey, a realistic situation that would happen in this. Just say they stay together. He, for some fucking reason, he stayed. And he's treating her like the way she should be treated. Probably standoffish. She's not gonna like kiss his ass because she still don't think that she's probably wrong. She's gonna eventually find somebody else. She'll get someone to do to take her on. Then once she leaves him, and that kid is at some point where you ain't my daddy type shit, then guess what? It's still his fault because he didn't try. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, like it doesn't even matter. Like if he did the right thing, I would just part ways, because eventually, if he's not with that mother, which he shouldn't be, that kid ain't gonna be with him either way.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is the realest nigga I ever knew is Richard Williams, Venus and Serena daddy. Them first couple kids wasn't working out. There was a bad batch. He went and cooked up a whole fresh set from scratch. Back in 2005, Kanye West told you in Gold Digger that she ain't messing with no broke nigga. 18 years, and on the 18th birthday found out that wasn't his. Boy, I'm wiping DNA off the face of the planet. I'm coming through like it's the Cell Saga and Dragon Ball Z. Nothing's left standing. You got me fucked up that you did some dumb shit behind my back, and I did all these sacrifices and everything. Tonight on this pod of brotherly love, I love Macaroni because he took a lot of words out of my mouth, so I ain't even gonna go down that alley no more. Because I was gonna tie it back to that whole Thanksgiving video and everything when y'all was looking at me like I was crazy. Which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing that y'all said that was wrong. I understand the sentiment from y'all points. I just, sometimes I bring it from the hood and come with some toxic shit just because I'm not finna be in no echo chamber. This ain't that on this podcast. We gonna get some differences, opinions up here. But I don't know what Carmen think all these niggas supposed to be Jesus and all this shit. 14 motherfucking years, and I find out that I ain't leaving no legacy behind. I'm spraying the can, the bitch be gone too. If that nigga care about that kid so much, nigga, you the daddy now, uncle.
Facts.
He got the last name though. He signed the birth certificate.
Carmen, you know the beauty of you being a woman? You know the beauty of you being a woman? You get to look at fluorescent light bulbs. You get to look at fluorescent light bulbs when you having a baby. You know how nasty a motherfucking coochie hole look? Do we gotta talk about
I don't know. I never pushed one out, so I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna let you know as somebody that got 4 kids, 3 out the cooch and 1 out the zipper. I had a ziplock and 3 out the cooch. Big 4 times.
But I'm just saying, like after 14 years, after a certain amount of years, is that? I mean, come on now. Like at that point, you already in it. That's what I was trying to say.
Already in what? Carmen, a fucking shitstorm? I have no legacy.
You already thought this was your child. You can't just drop off this child's life. Like you gotta think about that. You do.
I'm gonna be short. Carmen, I'm gonna be short. Women will leave a marriage. They'll leave a relationship. He demands too much as far as me cooking, cleaning, just regular stuff, right? I'm a slave and this, that, and third. All right, cool. They'll leave a relationship and everybody look at them and saying, yeah, you was in a toxic situation. Do what's best for you. But when a chick put a baby on a man for 14 years and he found out that that child is not his, and he's saying what's best for me, I need to decompress and I need to remove myself from this situation. Y'all don't give that grace.
I don't agree. I don't agree that you should just completely
Y'all don't give that grace. Y'all do not give that grace.
You can change your dynamic with the child, absolutely.
You know what?
But for you to just completely just disown it, like, no, that's
yeah. The thing about it is, Carmen, you will never understand. You will never understand because you're not a man, and I'm not saying in a disrespectful way. I'm not saying that.
Well, Macaroni, that was probably one of the best comparisons I've ever fucking like heard. I mean, now we find out we're not blood. And then now it's okay for a woman to leave you, even she knew the whole time we're not blood. But you expect a man to still fucking work that shit out, and a woman's cool to leave. That's like a perfect comparison.
And then also, Carmen, also, you know how the laws are, because I was married to this woman this long, she can get child support if I decide to leave her. So now he got to deal with that shit too. So this is my thing, right? A lot of women, they be saying all this stuff, right? And they look at what they can benefit from and what should be. And I ain't gonna call old buddy a woman, but at the same time, just like Marcus was saying, he was saying like a lot of feminist, like woman feminist type stuff. You got to look at the situation where what's wrong with his mental is shot. Now you had the same woman saying the damage is done. Guess what? Hey, you probably need to go to therapy for what you've been going through. Now they're not gonna disavow the shit that made him go to therapy. They don't say that woman made him go to therapy. They ain't gonna say, oh, he was with this woman for 17 years or 7 years and had a baby, and he think he had a whole family, and he was operating his entire life as I have to take care of my household. And now that is not the case because this is not my child. They'll say, well, he need to go to therapy. They'll never say the woman is full of shit. I ain't heard nothing today that this woman is full of shit when we reviewed that video.
They caping for him to check.
We the majority of the time that we've been talking is for the man to man up and take responsibility and just do not just leave the child.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I didn't say that he was man shop. I said for him to disappear completely from this child's life is wrong.
Is my name United
wrong? It's not wrong because
hold on, Mac. Hold on. Is my name United Way?
I'm a mute.
No, hold on. Is my name United Way? Am I a charity case? So what the fuck I gotta give $1 a day for your dumb ass mistake that you did behind my back and you couldn't woman up in 14 motherfucking years to tell me what the fuck went on? Just like when we was watching Maury growing up. It was this big bitch ass warthog that was on the motherfucker for like 15 episodes, still ain't found her fucking baby daddy. And everybody sympathized with every time she ain't find a dad. You think them 15 niggas could go back to their communities and everybody know that they fucked the ugly fat bitch? You think they had the same fucking rep that they had before they went on the show?
No.
And they were trying to step up? But y'all just don't want to see it. Andrina Jones or whatever in the chat over here talking about, oh, all women ain't the same. Then show me the ones that's fucking different. Because every other goddamn week, we got a whole new story of the same damn exact fucking scenario. And it's, oh my God, why don't the men step up? Because we tired of stepping.
Hey, Raw,
fuck
let me tell you this.
Kids. We tired of stepping.
Raw, let me tell you this. For the women that say all the women are not the same, that is true. But for the woman that's not the same, every time we cover something like this, or we see it, guess what? The woman that's not the same, guess what they do?
They
champion. They champion and say, I might not do that, but that's her truth. Let her be. We can't judge. We judge. We listen and don't judge. right? So all the women that might not endure all that type of stuff, are engaged in stuff, they are the same women that say we listen and do not judge. And guess what? When you hear that multiple times, guess the woman that's doing this degenerate bullshit, guess what they're gonna do? They listen and they don't judge. And I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing.
Hey, Macaroni, I got a question for you, bro.
What's that?
Because honestly, the good women, they not in circles to be of good influence. They don't get on social media and all that. So what we do see is all the fucking toxic scums of the earth for the most part when they run in solo missions. I'm not talking about Carmen being up here on the panel with us. I'm talking about people that's running TikTok saying they little dumbass story times and shit.
Right.
When one bitch find a pair of mink lashes, if she find a pair of mink lashes this week, what happened next month on TikTok? Her TikTok shop sold the fuck out, right? Everybody got the same lashes. When bitches got 5 inches of fucking edges touching their fucking eyebrows, damn near going into their eyeball. What happened the next month?
Everybody buying it.
When one bitch get a BBL and she got a faja to fucking hold it together until she heal, what the rest of these fat bitches do? Go stuffing their ass in it
And
like
guess
some damn
what?
Pillsbury biscuits.
And guess
to
what?
My divorce
Y'all
body. My divorce
like
body.
them BBLs. Exactly.
First of all,
y'all fluid.
See, you know
And
what?
y'all like the BBLs.
Carmen, I got a question for
Y'all
you.
sitting there, y'all
Carmen, I
sitting
thought
there,
I
and
liked
be
you,
like,
man.
oh,
I thought I liked you.
I
thought I liked you,
natural
man.
girls. We don't want you to wear makeup. We want you to wear your hair.
I'm not saying, Carmen, hold on. Are you gonna be a regular here? Are you gonna be a regular here?
I mean, if Courtney wants me to, sure.
Okay, then I'm going back. I'm tuning up my Spanish because we're gonna be speaking in subtitles like a motherfucker on this bitch. Because ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all over here, it's an oxymoron. Y'all, I hear it time and time again, and I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit. Y'all be like, oh no, we don't like the BBLs. We don't like the IG baddies.
Hold on. Let it cook.
We don't like the edges.
Right,
we want y'all to wear your natural hair. We don't want you to wear glasses and all that shit, all that bullshit. And then guess what? Good girls like me, y'all was saying about, oh, we don't have no good women. The good women are tired too, because good girls like me, we tired. We tired of you liking the very same people, the very same bitches that y'all say don't like. But then again, y'all lay down with them.
Are you finished or are you done?
Then again, y'all have kids with them.
Let me
cheat with them. So
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Like, what are you talking about? You say you don't like them? Well, stay the fuck off their OnlyFans.
I'm gonna ask all the men on the panel. I'm gonna ask all the men in the panel. Raw, do you like?
I'm gonna shut up.
No, you ain't gotta shut up. But we're gonna, you know.
I mean, I already said what I said to say, so I want to listen. I want to listen to what Raw gotta say.
All right, Raw. Do you like women with BBLs?
You want it in English or Hooglish?
Whatever you makes you feel comfortable, dog.
In English,
I speak both, so you can say what you want to say.
No, I do not. In Hooglish, hell the fuck no, I don't like that dumbass shit.
All right. Marcus, would you wife up a woman that had a BBL?
No, but I definitely fuck one.
All right, Courtney, would you ride with a woman that had a BBL? I'm talking about seriously.
No.
Courtney laughing.
All right, so what we just went through, right? What we just went through, I talked to 3 men. Okay, maybe we don't have to be in the men that you talk to on a day-to-day basis, or the things that you've seen online. The men that you're talking to, all of us got shit going on in our lives. The men that you focus on that like the BBL and all that type of stuff, they ain't got shit going on. They sitting there just liking whatever, right? Those not the guys that
all of y'all like it. All of y'all.
No.
Y'all see your BBL Y'all see a BBL at the supermarket, at the strip club, at whatever, at a restaurant, and y'all just do this.
Let me get Carmen. Let me give you some real life. Will we turn around and say, "Damn, she got a big ass," right? Yes. Now, what tends to happen, right? This what happens.
Courtnee said no.
We zoom in on that ass, and we be like, that thigh ass ratio ain't right.
Facts.
It ain't right. Now we start analyzing. We like, right? So now, see, the thing about it is, right? We'll look at the BBLs and all that type of stuff. Not okay.
You gonna quit flexing on us with that camera, nigga?
Right? No, they're gonna try to be all smooth with this shit. Check them out.
But nah, go ahead. You prophesying right now, but you gonna quit flexing, my nigga.
He's zooming in. He's trying to make it known.
Hey, look. I done upgraded from that picture, dog.
Nigga out here dramatic with the schematics and shit. All right, keep on.
All right, the difference between like the I hate to sound like a broken record, but dudes, would they smash a chick that got a BBL? Yes, but majority of the time, because you want to know why?
I believe. Hold up.
Do you want to
know
the
hoes exist because of y'all? So
do you want to know the reason why people are guys will smash a chick with a BBL?
Tell me.
Because they got the BBL, they the easiest ones, and a lot of dudes just trying to get their shit off.
Insecure.
Right? Have you ever heard of post nut clarity?
Post nut clarity.
Yes.
You heard it, right?
But y'all,
a lot of those guys look. A lot of those
even pay for it. Y'all even the woman money to go get a BBL.
I'm gonna interrupt Matt's train of thought right now.
I'm gonna hand it off. I'm gonna hand it off to Raw. I'm
gonna interrupt Mac right now. Just on some goofy shit. What is a pet name for Coochie?
I don't know. What's a pet name for Coochie?
It's nicknamed Cat, right?
Yeah. And
how does the slogan go?
I don't know.
Curiosity kills the cat, right?
What are you getting at?
Just because a motherfucker got curious in some shit and tested it out one time don't mean that that's what the fuck they like.
Oh, God. Okay.
You got 3 art pieces sitting behind you right now. Well, 4 if that's one over there on the other side. But did you paint those yourself?
No.
But you appreciate their existence, right?
Oh, my God. What are you comparing Coochie to my painting?
I'm comparing the BBL. When the motherfucker go to the damn Greek mythologist sculptor and get sculpted to what, an ideology of quote-unquote perfection would be, then, when you walking down the street, it might be appreciated for 2.5 seconds. But on second number 4, we like, hold on, that look like 2 bags of cement back there. That shit just don't bounce right. Them legs is not matching. Why the fuck is that?
I guarantee you, the second that y'all would smash Nicki Minaj over Candace Owens any day.
That's cap.
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Y'all will smash Nicki Minaj. Y'all will smash the Cardi B's over Candace. Over
that's
all
cap.
the other women.
Hold on.
Y'all will smash J-Lo.
Hold on. Is one chick against a lot of guys? Let's be fair, dog.
Oh, whatever.
No, I'm gonna be fair, but I'm gonna just tell you. Candace and Cardi B, they from the Bronx, so I'm gonna have a threesome.
Hit this nigga, man.
See, no.
Wait, who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man.
Hey, them my city girls. We gonna do it one time for the Bronx, baby. We can do it one time for the Bronx, baby. But
that's wild. How do y'all do that? How you do it? Like what a dude would who he would have sex with versus who he would actually wife up is totally different. Like I'm gonna tell you, like
that's my point, Marcus.
that shouldn't be the point though. It shouldn't be the point because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about those girls. I'm gonna tell you. I'm probably gonna tell you. The girl, I probably had the best sex with girls that I did not give a fuck about. I'm gonna tell you, like literally, probably didn't give a shit about. Probably, if my girl even knew about it, she'd be like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, yeah, I kind of respect you, but I don't really do that.
Marcus, after you get done, I got the perfect analogy. I'm gonna let you finish.
So like just because you might think that's what we like, it ain't. It is not the same because it's meaningless. It is. This is easy. I don't have to work hard for it. I don't have to try. I don't have to do shit. Like this is just it. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to say. I don't care. Cool. And those are the ones you think that we care about, and we really don't. So I don't know how y'all got this shit mixed up, but it is crazy to me.
We got this shit messed up because that's what y'all like on Instagram. That's what y'all subscribe to. I already said it. I believe hoes exist because of men like you. You, and you. Yes.
No,
if none of y'all will subscribe to this OnlyFans, how about this? What about Amber Rose? Amber Rose went woke, right? All of y'all were liking her when she was half naked on Instagram and OnlyFans. Now she covered up. It's like, hey, what the fuck is Amber Rose? See?
Hey, Carmen, before macaroni goes, all I'm gonna say is hoes don't exist because of men. Hoes exist because women act like y'all goody two shoes and y'all don't do what we ask y'all to do. And the hoes
wouldn't be out here. Yes, we hold the key to having sex, but we wouldn't be doing whole shit if there was nobody to do whole shit with.
Carmen,
y'all do whole shit.
You gonna make me take this fucking conversation down the alley. So I'm gonna let macaroni go and then I'll double back later. Mac,
Rod, you love me
right now before I go down the alley. I'll come back to that.
All right, so
keep it brief, bro.
All right, I'm gonna keep it concise. So the men, we like women with BBLs, and that's the attention that you see, right? All right, with women, they like a certain demographic of being, and they complain about them as well. I guarantee I watch you, Courtnee. I've seen you, and you done gave some descriptions of the type of guys women like to like, right? You've been documented.
Documented. I don't remember that, but okay, keep going.
No, documented is like online. So you got women that like dudes that sagging their pants. They got like dudes that wearing all the jewelry. They overemphasize things around what they is to say who they are. And those women rock with them, but they have no characteristics. Those guys don't have nothing. They broke and this, that, and the third. A lot of these BBLs got their ass on ass plans. I call it ass plans because they paying for it, even though they got their ass done. They paying on it once a month. So even though those women, right, like those type of guys that they got the chain and this, that, and the third. They seem like they dudes of some certain stature. Y'all rock with them, but there's a lot of women that just want to smash them and use them to get where they want to be. They find out that they ain't about nothing, they let them go. Dudes, they smashing the chick.
No, macaroni. You see women, badass women, good-looking women with ugly dudes all the time. So stop it. You see bad looking. You see good-looking women with fat dudes.
But here's
what I'm saying. We don't look at that stuff. But if you flip it, of course y'all will go for the BBL and the fake titties. Of course y'all would do that.
No, hold up, Carmen. But here's the thing though. One thing that we failed to mention is the type of dudes that go for the BBLs. Look at all the guys like you mentioned. Look at who goes for the Nicki Minaj's. Look at who goes for the Cardi B's. Look at those type of men that's actually dating those type of women. Your normal dudes aren't going for no BBLs. We don't like that shit. We want a woman to be natural. We don't like women who do the lazy shit. We like women who actually go out there and fucking get it. That's what's actually attracted to us. Now they
Cardi B just got stuff on Diggs. The fuck?
But he's a hoe. He's a whole hoe out here in these streets. Look what he was doing before, and why he was fucking her, fucking on other chicks too. Just like Offset was doing the same exact thing. Just like when old Shorty was fucking Meek Mill. Now look at the dude that she with today. All of these type of dudes, we ain't them type of dudes. Even other guys that are just like us, we don't like that shit. Yeah, cool. It's Instagram. It's cool to look at. It's just like when you see, a little dope car on the street, right? It's like, oh shit, that shit dope to look at, but I wouldn't drive that motherfucker. It's two different things. We're not like that. Yeah, it's great.
So it's okay for y'all to look at. So then
you can look at it.
That gets
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Look at it, but that gets mixed signals because
it does not.
It does.
It does not.
Okay, I don't know. I ain't single, but
I'm gonna let you cook.
I have single girlfriends out here be like, the dudes don't like that. They're not checking for somebody like me. They're checking for somebody like her. So I'm trying to be like her, even though y'all don't want to wife her.
Why, Carmen?
Y'all don't want to wife her, but it's okay for y'all to like her, and it gives the impression that that's what y'all like. So then y'all complain about the fact that y'all don't want to see the natural girls out here because y'all don't like natural girls.
You gotta because the reason why you don't see them out in public. We keep them hidden. We don't. They're not in public. We're not posting.
Courtney,
they're behind the. No, hold on. Yeah, true. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you done, go ahead and cook. But I got something for you when you done. Get that thought.
No, I'm done. I'm done, bro. Go ahead.
Carmen, the problem with women, and I'm not trying to have it be a 4v1. I wish there was some more women up there so it don't look like we ganging up.
They flaked on us. We gonna call them out.
The problem with women is y'all listen with y'all eyes instead of y'all motherfucking ears. Country Wayne got up here and tell y'all all the time, I don't care what a bitch want. If she want the ass and titties, I'm gonna buy it for her. And as soon as she heal, I'm gone. Because bitch, I like you natural. Y'all don't listen to that. DC Young Fly, God bless the dead. We just seen what happened to his girl. I'm sure before she went on with that shit because she was trying to further her career, he told her a couple times, like, look, Ma, I done had kids with you and everything. I like you the way you are. But we can't get past some of the brain rot that y'all deal with on Instagram and stuff all day. Don't worry about what the fuck I double tap on. Worry about what I tell you. Quit worrying about what your eyes see. That's the problem with the women. Y'all over there competing with each other, so y'all get blinded by the fact that these
niggas women, we are. And y'all put us against each other competition.
We don't put y'all against each other.
See, my Courtnee in Atlanta. I walk down Edgewood up and down. I walk down Edgewood, of course. And who do you think gets attention? Do you think I get attention? I'm absolutely not. The other bitches at Edgewood get attention.
And that's the problem. So now you over here competing. Hold on. She over here competing for the
Raw. Let me.
The people that's giving her the attention that she wants, she's ignoring because she wants the same dumbass attention. These stupid.
No. I'm gonna be real quick.
Then y'all ain't gonna listen to what niggas. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna be real quick. I'm sorry that when you went to Edgewood, you went when it was done. Edgewood ain't Edgewood no more. Like in 2016, 2014, 2018, Edgewood was Edgewood. If you went to Edgewood recently and you wasn't getting what you want, hey man, you can't put the validity on that because Edgewood ain't Edgewood like that no more.
But let me ask you a bigger question. Though.
I'm just saying, like, girls like me, y'all say y'all want girls like, natural girls like me. Y'all don't.
Hold up, though. Let me ask you a question.
If
you're walking down the street and you see a clown walking next to you, who you think gonna get more attention? You or the clown?
A clown? And I'm a clown now?
Exactly. So that's why you can't compare yourself to the BBLs. They look like clowns. That's why they're getting attention. Like, what the fuck she got going on? We ain't looking at it because, we trying to fucking bust it down. We're looking at like, what the fuck she got going on? This bitch is unfortunate. She still got this fupa going on. This bitch built like an ant. Everything is fucked up with her. That's what we're looking at her for. So it's not because we're attracted to it. We're trying to get the box and no shit like that. We're not attracted to it. 9 times out of 10, the other guys are probably checking you out, but they just looking at her. What the fuck is that shit? Guaranteed.
Exactly.
And then a lot of times with the whole BBL and all that type of stuff, y'all listen to other women what they interpret. Y'all not listening to what men say. If you look at a woman with a BBL and you look in the comments, majority of the guys are saying shit and the women are defending it. Majority of the time.
So what
we had
changed though?
Hold up.
Look at pop culture from the 90s all the way to now. Y'all like the Lauryn Hills, but nobody's checking for Lauryn Hill no more. Y'all not checking for Lauryn Hill. Y'all ain't checking for Erykah Badu.
You're not listening, Carmen. You're not listening.
Y'all checking for the Cardi B's, the Nicki Minaj, and the Megan Thee Stallions. That's what y'all like.
Carmen, you're not listening. You're not.
Carmen,
hold on.
Do you know who I like?
You're not listening. You're not. Hold on. You're not listening. You hearing other women interpret what men are saying. If you look in majority of the situation, you will see men in the comments saying something, and women are in droves coming and shaming the men for what they saying. And then the women out here is regurgitating the same talking point that you saying. Y'all out here liking these women pics and everything. No, if you look at a bad bitch, I say bad bitch photo, there are way more women liking it than men. I guarantee it.
There wouldn't be a market if y'all didn't like it.
Hey, Macaroni,
that's
you
my
know
no. The thing about it is, y'all are the largest consumers.
But Mac,
y'all hold on. Y'all are the largest consumers. For example, I'll give you a prime example. The preacher that just came, I don't know what his name is. I think he out here in Atlanta. His wife came out looking damn near naked, right? And she wore a dress. But the thing about it is, she looked damn near naked, but the fabric that she had, it matched her skin tone. So actually, it wasn't her skin, but we knew what she was alluding to. So even the woman of God that's supposed to be the pastor wife, that's supposed to be modest, supposed to be a Proverbs 26 woman, that's supposed to dress modestly and all that type of stuff, she did not do that. You know what the women are doing? The men on there like, yo, that's crazy. It's supposed to be okay. Out of everything, when it comes to church, it's supposed to be a different caliber. You know what the women doing with the men that said it's supposed to be a different caliber? They shaming them. It says she looks beautiful, she's gorgeous, she can wear whatever she wants, and X, Y, and Z. The women are the one that's saying this. You got to confuse. Majority of the men that are saying something are getting shamed, and the men are that are giving grievances to the ladies that got the BBL and dressing this certain type of way, right? Those not the men y'all want because they like dusties and shit. They ain't got shit going on, right? The dudes that got something going on and saying, yo, that look crazy, the women are shaming them. So not even with the church, right, where it's supposed to be a modest woman, men are saying, yo, that's crazy. That's the whole reason why men are leaving the church, and we saying this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. You got the woman saying, ain't nothing wrong with what she's wearing. Yes, she may look naked, but technically she's not. Right? That's the issue. Now, if I'm trying to tell you, stop listening to other women saying stuff. Because that's not what most men, especially the men that y'all want, the men ain't doing that. Majority of the men that want a woman, they don't even want them on social media like that because they already know they can get compromised. So the men that y'all saying that's on social media saying all this, oh, they drooling over.
No, y'all just want to fuck them and expect the good girl to just turn the other cheek and just pretend like it didn't happen.
Right. The problem is y'all don't listen. The whole reason Ice Spice blew up is because she had a natural butt with fucking cellulite jumping out the trap. Niggas was falling all over that shit. I liked Coi Leray. The reason I cut Coi Leray off is because she had a fucking baby with Trippie Redd. Once you have a baby with a bum ass nigga, you're dead to me. So that's gone.
Sierra off because she got with one of my favorite rappers, which is
But y'all like Sexy Red though.
Ooh, no, the hell we don't.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't like Sexy Red?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We can't be
y'all
talking
like
about
Sexy Red.
No.
The only reason why she got in career is because of y'all.
That's Drake.
No, she got in career because of y'all. Because y'all was shaming us because we was saying, yo, the shit that she's saying and her booty hole brown and all that stuff, and came out with her lip line
Her lip line full of STDs. She looked like she got a
STDs and
goddamn
stuff.
STD.
Men were saying, "Yo, that's crazy." The women was the ones promoting. The men were saying it was crazy.
Carmen, you want to know how much of a brain disease women have?
Okay, tell me, Rob.
So, in general, on social media, in general, y'all get up on this fucking God's given Facebook every goddamn day, trying to fucking drag men through the mud. Oh, this man got a shrimp dick and he do this and he can't eat it and blah blah blah. Then y'all go put an extra 2 meters of butt behind you. If you knew that motherfuckers outside already had shrimp dick, why would you add more meat? Then you gotta come back and sell that extra meat to the same nigga with the shrimp to pay off the ass. Then you can sit up here and tell us that we like the fucking GMO.
Cause y'all do. Cause y'all do.
I like my ass cheeks with stretch marks.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't like your ass. You don't like your ass with dimples. No, you don't.
Carmen,
where you getting that information from?
Hold on.
Y'all gonna let her troll y'all like that?
Hold on, Carmen.
You don't like it. You don't
Oh, she's
like
trolling
it.
us. All right, I'm gonna
You
chill
don't
out.
like it. You don't like it.
That's on the ass is the natural sauce.
Por eso. You don't like no fupa.
When I put that honey drizzle on that ass, it's the dimples on the ass holding it in place so I can get back there and get to it. Don't nobody want no motherfucking ass that look like Party City balloons. Motherfuckers damn near finna pop skin all elastic and shit. Ass cheek ashy as hell, but still shining. How your ass ashy and glossy at the same damn time? Miss me with that shit, man. Give me that motherfucker that look like cauliflower. That's what I like.
Well, you don't like no fupa. You know that. You know that. You do not like
no fupa.
You. I said you.
What keep my hands warm in the winter?
You don't like no fupa. You don't like none of that. Tú no quieres nada de eso.
When you fit in my hand and you put that fupa over my hands in the wintertime and we watching that movie Netflix and chilling, what you think keeping my hands warm? Why you think I don't buy gloves in the winter? I love that fupa. Talking about. Let me hold that little kangaroo pouch.
It can't be too bad though. We rock with the fupas, but it can't be too bad though. It's a limit.
No,
but
like if your fupa bigger than your ass, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild work.
But
if your fupa bigger than your ass,
like you leaning forward.
But that's when you get the people that they look like grub worms. That's different. If you look like a 3-liter Coke bottle, I can rock with you. If you look like a saltine cracker box, then I don't know. Why you got so many goddamn jelly rolls?
Look at that SpongeBob.
If you looking like you from A Bug's Life, that's an issue.
Facts.
That's the BBLs. Yeah, like there's Carmen. There is way more men talking about how crazy women be looking like with the BBLs and all that type of stuff than you actually know. I think sometimes you hear a lot of women saying that, oh, men saying this. If you look at the comments of any woman that got a BBL modeling and all that type of stuff, it's majority of women that's hyping it up. You don't see a bunch of men. That's what it used to be. Now, I get turned on when a woman got full clothes on, and I just had to imagine what's up under there.
So you rather what? The Lauryn Hills in the world, prime Lauryn Hill over Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hold on. You said Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan is still natural.
Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, good, great.
For what reason? Who
you would have? You rather have prime Lauryn Hill and Megan Thee Stallion?
Hold up.
Because y'all done heard me up here all the time talking about Jill Scott, and she on the bigger side, and she could bless the mic for sure.
For what reason? For what reason?
One night stand or being with. There's a difference between men.
No. Don't give them no variables. Don't give variables.
Distinction. I don't pick one. Pick one.
In general.
No, not just for the night. Not just for. Pick one.
What's your type?
What's your type? How about that? What's your type?
For the night, Megan Thee Stallion for sure.
My type, I'll take Lauryn Hill.
I'm going for the night.
Because Megan Thee Stallion seems like she irritating. She ain't got no, like she. I don't know. I ain't she a good time. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no chick that got substance. She just Megan Thee Stallion.
Bro, hey, why we
Lauren
gotta
Hill. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all just. I'm
gonna leave it at this.
Y'all want both. Y'all want both.
No. I'll leave it at this because you said Megan Thee Stallion and you said Lauren Hill. Based off their lyrics and everything, what they putting their private life into the music. Lauren Hill, because she's saying some real ass shit. Megan Thee Stallion ain't talking shit at all. That's all you gonna get.
So, since we got to move to the next topic, to answer your question, I too choose Lauren Hill. I like a chick that I could see on her bad days. Lauren Hill came out, she had the little sister locks and all that with the little nappy part on the bottom. Shit look like mine. I like that shit. I don't know where y'all get this shit that y'all gotta have a bust down 30-inch. I'm not trying to be hitting it from the back of your helmet. Come on. And I look like it's a Sparta. Now I got
Courtnee,
your head in my hand.
Courtnee, you didn't answer the question.
Oh, I'm going with Lauren Hill all day. Listen,
Y'all
I'm
say
telling
that
you.
now.
Listen,
Y'all
I'm
say
gonna
that
listen.
now.
Give me, hold up. Give me the Pams. Give me the Lauren Hills. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me the Sanaa Lathams. Give me the Nia Longs. Give me the Megan Goods. Back in the day, Megan Goods.
The Jill Scott.
Listen, give me all of them right here.
Yeah. You know what?
We don't care about BBLs. We don't care about BBLs at all.
I got a black legend.
Who?
Till date. And we know she a deadbeat mama. I'll still run up in Halle Berry.
Oh shit. Well, that's pretty. This is pretty.
I'll run in it a long way.
That's fast.
Hey, but y'all kind of.
That's the problem. Y'all don't listen with y'all ears. Y'all listen with y'all eyes. Y'all worried about what I double tap in 2 seconds and scroll past.
No.
The issue
is what matters. Hold
on.
Stop telling me anything.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
Don't tell me nothing. Show me something.
I'm gonna tell y'all the issue right here. Right. A lot of women got the boogeyman complex, and that's the only person they can conceptualize when we having conversations. They cannot just be like, oh, a man that's on his shit, he got moral standards, he got a rubric that he follow, he on his purpose, he doing X, Y, and Z. They always look at the boogeyman, that the worst of the worst of us, and say, y'all like to do that, right? Y'all like to do that, and we ain't nowhere near around that, right? So when you got a lot of men out here that don't operate like that, and we saying, okay, these type of men operate like this. Nah, y'all lying, y'all this, y'all that. No, it's not. It's not, because then when we have real conversations, we usually say, hey, you got to go where those type of men that you like, you got to see where they at, right? You got to see where they at, where they hang out at. And then once you start figuring out where they hang out at, then you start having conversations with them. They are a totally different type of guy than that boogeyman that they always run into. The average dude that they run into the club.
You talking about this boogeyman, but all I'm saying is there's a market for it. I mean, why you think OnlyFans is as big as it is? You think women are subscribing to OnlyFans?
No, men are.
No, they are.
No,
huge demographic.
You are.
But you still are. You gotta understand. Even the men. Even men
personally, but I'm just saying, men are the ones
Carmen, check this out, Carmen. Even the men with the OnlyFans, let's use it for example. They're only doing it just for the sexual part of it. If they had a good girl that rolled up, they'll choose a good girl for sure. Because sex is so different between men and women. Like when I was single, I wasn't like it's not the same. If a good girl rolled up, then that's different. But if I had the choice, and I was whatever, like I'm choosing what's easy, bro. Like I'm going what's easy. Let's do this. Easy as fucking where it is. Because I know this girl ain't gonna be someone I'm gonna take home. I'm not gonna do this kind of shit. Fucking, it's cool, it's fun, it's easy. Y'all look at that like that's what we like. But that's not what it is. If a good girl rolls up, that's totally different. Way different. It's not the same. We don't process the shit the same. I think your mic. Hey, Carmen,
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Who are you showing?
That's the pastor wife, right? So if
the pastor wife that stepped out. Okay.
If you ain't stepped out, I don't know what she got going on. Let's just look at what she wearing. Now you'll have the guys that's like us that be like, oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But then you're in a different conversation, you'll ask why the men leaving the church.
I mean,
why they leaving the church? You want to know why they live in the church? You want to know why they live in the church?
We turn into something completely different.
No. It's the same thing. It's the same thing because y'all focus so much on the guys that y'all don't want and what they think versus the guys that's about something and what they think. The guys that's about something sitting here telling you, you're like, no, y'all don't like that. Y'all like this. They be like, nah, no. The reason why I'm at where I'm at in life is the reason why I'm gonna give you the whole blueprint of the reason why. I don't rock with these type of chicks. They are detrimental with what I got going on. I'm looking for a woman that's gonna completely
leave them alone. Why can't y'all just leave the hoes alone? Like that, just leave them alone. Why can't y'all do that? Like y'all want that's
hold on.
Y'all want both. Y'all want to marry. Y'all want to marry Lauryn Hill, but at the same time,
I think you listening.
Megan Thee Stallion. All right, whatever.
I think you listening to respond. I think you listening to respond.
Am I?
Because what I'm saying is, I gave you the example, right? And we're sitting here trying to tell you these type of men are looking for these type of women. Yet you are trying to prove to us that men like us are trying to be with these women with BBLs, and we say that's not the case. You're trying to prove to us what we like, and you on the other side.
I'm trying to prove y'all that y'all still mess with it, and then to other girls be like, well, if y'all like that, of course I'm going to change myself into that.
Now, what did I ask you? Hold on. What did I ask you before?
What did you asked me a lot of things.
I said that there's a demographic of men. The men that's the lowest of us.
Okay.
Those the ones that do that. And I'm saying the men that y'all say that y'all want, we look at this even in the church. Even in the church, we say, yo, that's crazy. Guess what y'all gonna tell us? Y'all like that. We sit there saying that's crazy. Y'all say y'all like that, right? And then you're gonna prove to us what we like. And we sit here telling you got the boogeyman complex because you value more of what the boogeyman, which is the most negative parts of us, you value their viewpoint about women versus the men that got some shit going on viewpoint. And then when the men that got some shit going on viewpoint, we saying, yo, that's not what it is. Y'all trying to steadily try to prove to us that's what we like. And we don't even operate like that.
Give me a Celine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't do them BBLs, bro. Nah.
No,
look, let's go ahead and move on to this. Let's go ahead and move on to this next topic though. Because this is gonna be a great, I wouldn't call it a great segue, but it's gonna be a great pivot. It's gonna be a great pivot. Because see, now we're talking about kids. And now we're talking in regards to these kids is, should your teens with the job help your parents pay the bills? So keep that question in mind. So keep that question again. The question is, should teens with jobs help parents pay bills? So we're gonna go ahead and get it. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. Yeah, because this is a good one.
What you not finna do is go get a job, come in my house, and spend up all your money on clothes, weave, Sephora, makeup. You not finna do that. You not finna do that. You not, and it's not because I need the money, it's because that is not the real world. There is no point in your adult life where you get to get your paycheck and you get to spend your whole paycheck doing whatever the hell you want to do with your paycheck, especially if I am a struggling parent. Okay. Now that's one school of thought. Now I want to tell you something that I don't believe in. Okay. I do not believe in parents who downright make kids take on household responsibilities. Okay. Now, if you just saying, Samaya, it's 4 of us in here. When you get your check, I'm just asking you to pay the Wi-Fi bill, which is $150, or you give me $150 for the Wi-Fi. That's okay. I am not in favor of parents that the moment the child turns 18, they start talking about, you need to give me $500 for rent. I'm not in favor of that. Me personally, when I was working at Target and when I was working at Kmart in high school, my daddy I got paid weekly. My daddy made me give him $30 from every check. He made me give him $30 for every check. And he took my money and he put it up. And when I went to college, one time I called home one too many times asking my daddy for money. And my daddy said, I ain't got no money. He said, but I got that money that I put up for you. He said, now, if you want me to send you that, I can send you that. And that's what he did. He never took my money and said I had to pay bills. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's something else I don't believe in. I do not believe in, oh, you are 18 years old. All of a sudden, I'm done with you. You free. You out. You not doing nothing. No. But at 18 years old, yes, you're going to buy your own toiletries. You're going to pay your own cell phone bill. You're going to, if I got a car and we have car insurance, you're going to pay your own car insurance.
Okay. So what are y'all thoughts on this? What are y'all thoughts? Do you agree, disagree, or on the fence about it? Whoever want to.
I agree on some aspects and I disagree on some aspects of what he was talking about. Like, I guess it really depends. I wouldn't, me personally, I would never want to be in a situation where I needed my kids' money. I think at some point, then you got to be like, yo, like, what the fuck am I doing wrong where I need my kids' money? So I think that's one thing to look at it. But I do think it's good for your, like, if your kid is 16, like getting up to that age. I think it's good for them to have a job. It also depends on what they're doing. Are they in sports or whatever? Like in sports, they should not have a job while they're in sports. But if they aren't, then I think they should. Especially if they want a car, I think they should be able to pay for their own insurance. If you buy them a car, I think they should pay for their own insurance. So I think, I do think it is a good learning lesson for them to pitch in on something, but probably not major bills that the house shit, but maybe something that affects them, shit they need. And I think that'd probably be something they should pay for. But also the 18-year-old thing, the 18. So for me, I would say, yeah, the kid would have to have some sort of plan. If they're 18, if it's not college, it ain't something like that. There's got to be some sort of plan for them to get there, especially as a boy, to get there, them getting out of there some kind of way to start their lives. Like it couldn't be just like, I'm just gonna chill for a year or two and blah blah. You gotta have some sort of plan. And then once you get that plan, then hey, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I agree on some of the stuff you're talking about. And it's something, like I said, some things I don't.
Raw.
For me, nope. You paying these bills. So it's not that you paying my bills. but I'm gonna give you a bill. $500 for rent ain't unreasonable. Because if you move out, what the fuck you paying rent for $500? Now, what's gonna happen is on the back end, I already have accounts open for my kids. I'm gonna just add that money to your account in silence, just like Buddy said. His daddy took $30 from every one of his checks. And you know, once the rainy day fund for calling the dad ran out, then you know he was like, "Hey, you gonna start tapping into your money that I was silently putting up for you." So I'm gonna be on that same type of time because my kids don't have to move out.
Oh, so let me ask you a question before you keep going. Is that for the boy and the girl, or is that just for the girl or the boy?
That's for all the kids.
Okay.
See, my thing is, when you a parent, you already had your head start at life. If you fucked up, that's on you. You got to dig yourself out of your fuck ups. But don't fuck up the people coming behind you because you fucked off. So, yeah, I could be behind on my bills or whatever, and you giving me money, I'm not putting your money towards what I got going on. That's for me to figure out. I'm supposed to set you up to be better than me. So that money, I'm putting it up for them, boy or girl. I'm not going to let you know that it's there until further notice. And it's just like, you know, even with paying the car insurance. Yeah, you're going to pay your own car insurance. But I know that car insurance drops significantly after you turn 25. So from 18 to 25, you're going to be on my insurance. You just paying your portion of that insurance. You know what I mean? So you still going to have some responsibilities. And what I'm teaching you is still being responsible in a controlled environment with a fixed income. Because 18 to 25, if you give me $500 a month, you're not really paying shit. If you go out in the real world, you paying 2 bands for rent this year, it might go up to $2,100 next year. Your raises might not be able to keep up with that. But I'm putting your money up in somewhere where it's going to be invested and it's growing behind the scenes. And then boom, let's say, you know, you at the point where you going to go get married or something. Now I'm be like, hey, let me pull you to the side. All right, you get married, you need a prenup, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. This is why. I know you feel like you ain't got shit right now, but look at this account. This is you right here, 70 bands. That's all you. You can put something down on the house, whatever you got to do. You know, if you want, you can still stay down for 2-3 more years. Come stay with me. You still going to have to put your little 500, but just so you know, all this time where you've been, oh, I hate my dad. He be taking all my money. Nah, I ain't have to explain to you what I'm doing. I'm your parent, not your motherfucking friend. This is where the money was going. Now that you've grown and you can start understanding a little bit more, now you see, you know, all that shit that you was talking about, you hate me and all that, that's between you and God. Go pray that smut back up off my name. But I was actually looking out for you. I don't have to explain what I'm doing for you. I just have to make sure that I'm doing right by you because I brought you here. You didn't have to be here. So I think that teens, first of all, you're not finna lay up in this motherfucker for free, running up my goddamn bills. And I still got to pay bills. If I got to go to work, you got to get the fuck up out that house. You got to get on some kind of schedule. Because if you have no schedule at all, then when I leave from my 9 to 5, I'm locking this motherfucking door. You better not be in that bitch till I get back. I don't care if you sit in the driveway 9 to 5. You're not inside. You're not finna come eat this house, eat up out of house and home and all this other stuff. You're not finna have the flyers, Jordans and all this, and you ain't got shit going on. If from 0 to 18, I've been setting you up on a trajectory. If you want to fuck off, whoop-de-doo. But just know, you ain't got no roof over your head. I give you to the 7th of the month. That 500 needs to be on that counter. And that's just how I'm rocking with it. It's people got to learn responsibility somehow. And I don't necessarily believe we not bald eagles and shit. You ain't got to kick the bird out the nest and let them fucking crash. You can still keep them there and teach them stuff. So you still got to teach your kids in a controlled environment. And life don't end at 18. I don't know where this toxic culture of people that really just hated their kids and it was a tether to get their bills paid. All these baby mamas that Carmen taking up for out here using their kids as a meal ticket. And then once they turn 18, they kicking them out. And I'm not with that. If you live to 90 and your kid is 45, your kid should be able to call you. You had a head start. Your kid should be able to call you, hey, I'm in a pickle. I made this bad investment, blah, blah. I know I should have consulted you first, but I'm in it now. Can you either help me financially or just help me with some advice as to how to get out of it? And you should be able to do one of the two or both. It shouldn't be all this toxic shit where everybody out here fighting. That's a part of the reason why the black community is so fucking far behind right now, because everybody trying to figure some shit out. And once they figure it out, you trying to gatekeep instead of bringing the homies into it and actually building your network. I mean, you see all the other cultures, they come over to this country from other countries, they be 15, 20 deep in one house. But in 3 to 4 years, they own 15, 20 houses. Then you get motherfuckers, they get handed granny house and they sell that bitch, fuck it off for 2 years on passport bros trips and shit. Now you done fucked all the bitches overseas, got 15 baby mamas offshore, and you still can't even provide for them. And the exchange rate be $1 to 300 a day fucking coin. You still can't even send them $5 to make sure they eat over there. So we got to end this bum shit. I don't have to. So for me, I'm against what he doing. You gonna pay these bills. I'm gonna quote it as bills, but it's you actually paying into an investment. It's almost like you giving daddy money to put in your 401k, and I'm investing the money for you. And then once I feel like you've met certain metrics and you a little bit more responsible, I'll come in on the back end and be like, boom, this is your gift from you to you. You didn't know what was going on in the background. I had it since you was 6, but when you turned 18, I had you actually accelerating the growth of it as well. Here you go. So that's my take on that.
All right, Carmen, what you got?
I got a lot.
Go ahead.
I don't agree with Raw at all. Your kids did not ask to be here. You chose to have kids. And on top of that, your kids don't owe you anything. You brought them into this world, yes, but you chose to. They don't owe you shit. If you die, if you get old, they're not obligated to take care of you. They want to take care of you if you were a good parent, but if you're a trash-ass parent, no, they don't owe you shit. And who says that you have to have a job when you're 16, 17, or 18 to learn the value of money? Who the hell said that? No, I don't agree at all. I think what's setting up the community is when you spoke about how the Black community, this is why. Because of people who have this mindset. Your kids don't owe you anything. Your kids should not be having a job. For what? Why? So you can trick them, basically trick them, bamboozle them out of their own money because you want to put set it aside to them. No. Kids should be kids. Teenagers should be teenagers. You don't have to have a job to learn the value of money. Your kids don't owe you anything at all whatsoever. You chose to have them into your world. They didn't choose to be here. And this is coming from somebody who's Latina and I'm 34 years old and my parents still look after me. They don't have to. Absolutely, they don't have to, but they want to. They want to. I wake up to whatever money in my bank account because my daddy just put it there. Just because.
Come on, Carmen.
But that type of mindset sets you back.
No, it does
not. Why not set your future? No, but why not set your future legacy for the better? They shouldn't have to pay you rent. They shouldn't have to pay you $500. They shouldn't have to pay you anything. They didn't ask to be here. I'm sorry, Rob. You can do this all you want to, but no, that's wrong.
Hold on, Mark.
That is 1,000% wrong. There is not, even on my grown ass age, if something happens to me, I can always go to my family and I know they got me. And then would they ask the question why?
But Carmen,
hold on, Rob. Hold on.
That's what I have to say.
Well, she was rebutting what I was saying.
That's really what it is. Like you talking about how they want to put something aside of the savings account. No, you shouldn't need to put anything. You shouldn't have to trick your children. You don't have to have a job to know what the value of money is. And you shouldn't have to put a freaking age limit as to when you need help. No, they're your kids. They're your kids. Why wouldn't you want to help your kids? That's not even great. Like that. No, man.
All right,
I
Rod,
was
you can
under
rebut
under
and
my
then
father's covenant, and then I got married, and it went into my own. Like, no, that's wrong. That's 1000% wrong. That's it.
All I'm gonna say is Carmen's my favorite Latino on the internet, and she's highly disappointing me this episode because ain't no way I cooked for like 10-15 minutes, and all you took from that is I'm tricking some kids. If you didn't see the structure,
That's what you said.
you didn't see the structure and the responsibility being set up. If I was to die today, them little motherfuckers got to go to work, and you ain't paying $500 fucking dollars. You paying way more than that.
Why you
500
gotta
all
trick your
inclusive.
kids? You
It's
put
not-
them here.
It's not
You put
tricking
them
them.
here.
It's teaching them responsibility. I don't have
Why
to.
do you have to have a job to teach them responsibility? Who said that?
Ask Rob Reiner.
You know what? You know what, Carmen? I'm gonna let these other two cook, and then if we got time, because me and you can go back and forth on this all night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let our cohorts. I'm gonna let them get some floor time to cook, and then on the back end, if we still got time, we could tie it in.
No, the problem is that you think you think that your kids have to struggle to learn, and that's
Do you know what I came from, Carmen?
I don't.
Dude.
When I was a kid, our parents was putting bills in our motherfucking name. We was coming up with fucked up credit scores and shit.
That's wrong.
So bare minimum,
wrong.
I'm
Why
not
do
even
you
doing
have to
that. I'm not
struggle?
even fucking you up. I'm trying to actually put you on my credit cards as authorized users and stuff so that you set up with a good credit score by the time you jump out the trap in the world. I'm just helping you save money. I'm not going to keep telling you all the time to save money. You over here getting every fucking latest Jordan drop on the drop. No, bitch. It costs money to live every fucking month. So give me this motherfucking money for these fucking bills, and whatever you got left over, you can budget that
because
trick
that's
off.
not their responsibility. That's yours as a parent. That's
All right,
you.
Carmen. All right,
That's
you know
you.
what? You got
That's
it.
you.
You got it. So the generation of
you.
2045, they'll pick it up from here, and then they'll figure it the fuck out. You got it. I'm gonna just let Marcus and Matt go. We could tie this back in on the back
go ahead.
end. We're not gonna get nowhere right now. I could already see it.
I'll let you go with Matt. He haven't said anything. Go ahead.
It's on me.
Yeah,
it's on me. How can I say this? I don't disagree what the gentleman said on the video. Us as parents.
His name is Funky Dineva. I know him. I follow him.
Yeah, us as parents, we are supposed to be putting our children in controlled learning environments. So a lot what's going on right now, and we seeing what it is right now. You got a generation of kids that don't know nothing. They've been in their iPad and their phone the whole time. What he's explaining is they are getting you ready to be an adult. Some people may look at it as, oh, they didn't ask to be here. But if you look millions and billions and trillions of years on this earth, we had kids and all that stuff, and they grew up, and there's a lot of lineage that happens, right? So there's a situation with the parents that we have to do what we have to do. And one of the uncomfortable things that we have to do is put our children in uncomfortable situations that are actually controlled. And I think that's what Raw was alluding to. And I think this is the guy that on the video was alluded to, right? Even though your brain is not fully developed, you don't understand the concept of how life goes and all that stuff. They was looking out for you before you even knew 100% what it takes to be an adult. So what the guy on the video,
hold on, Carmen. Hold on, Carmen. Let me cook.
You're taking advantage. You're tricking your kids. That's what you are. You're taking advantage.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
All right. So there's a difference between tricking and putting them in controlled environments for them to learn. You may look at it as tricking, but at the same time, I do understand there are some parents that they not equipped to be adults either, and they actually put these kids in situations, and it's not good. They just saying a whole bunch of stuff, and these kids growing up, and they in a better situation, but the crab in the barrel situation happened. But then you have some, just like this fellow on his video. I'm trying to tie everything back on the video. Is his dad understood that he didn't know the concepts of life yet, so he was doing things in his best interest, even though he didn't know what his best interest was when he was a kid. So he put money up. So now when he understood the value of money, the concept about money and responsibility and all that type of stuff, he said, hey man, this is what I was teaching you the whole time, but at the same time I was doing some back end stuff. Now you got money to take care of the things that you're taking care of, that you need to take care of. It's not tricking, it's learning. Some people that put the situation as tricking, they look at it. That's the reason why you got a lot of kids out here right now that are doing the things that they're doing. They don't understand the concept of being an adult. So when we have conversation, let's put it outside of, we like to talk about relationships and all that type of stuff. A lot of people say that these kids are kids, but they'll be 24 years old. And that's when people are trying to teach them how life goes and how
you
things
don't have
are.
to
And this,
put
that,
your
and that.
kid in that situation. You don't.
No,
Why?
not,
Who said that? Who said that you need to have a job and you need to have, you need to have this money to me, whether it's going to a savings account or actual bills, you as a grown-ass parent. Who said that they have to do this to learn the value of money, to learn responsibility? Nobody said that. Why? Who said that?
Nobody.
I know responsibility. I didn't have a responsibility when I was a teenager. I was focusing on being a goddamn teenager. Like,
now, I would say this. I would say this, Carmen. Everybody.
It sounds like y'all jealous of your kids. It's really what it sounds like.
I would say this, Carmen. Everybody gave you respect, and you said everything that you want to say when you had the mic. Nobody interrupted you. I would ask for the same respect.
You're right.
All right. Now, once I'm done, I will concede the floor to whatever you got to say. Can we agree on that? That's one of the things my dad. That's one of those things that my dad and my mom taught me. So I'll continue. So, one of the things when you're in these controlled environments, right, that might not be comfortable. Your dad or your mom they're not putting you in the situation. They observing it. And they just letting you go through it, but it's controlled because they're not going to let it go too far. But at the same time, they're going to teach you what just had happened. So with what he's talking about on this video, right, is equipping people to, one, have critical thinking skills, which a lot of people these days don't have. You on panels every single day with people that don't have critical thinking skills, and they listen for key words and they respond every time you try to say something, right? Now, two, now you understand what your dad was doing. Now you have a further appreciation of your mom and dad once you get to a certain age that, damn, my parents set me up and it's my money. Now, when you go forward, you be like, yo, I need to keep on doing because I saw a proven method of when I save money and I go this way and this and the third, right? Right? These kids wasn't asked to be here, but at the same time, they are here. So we got to equip them to deal with everyday life. That's my whole thing about this whole situation. And what he's saying is 100% true. Should teens with jobs help their parents with bills? I would say it depends. I do not agree if you were struggling mom or dad or struggling mom and dad in the same household, you're dependent on your kid to pay for bills. I don't rock with that, but at the same time, whatever in confines that you are in, hey man, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. But at the same time, like me and my wife, when we have kids, I'm gonna teach them things so they'll be able to go out here and do the same thing on their own. So if I sit here and just don't teach them a thing about life and all that type of stuff, and I just let them be kids, they be on their PlayStation, they be on their iPad, they on Roblox, they on the computer and all that type of stuff, and I wait till they got them about to get out the house, and then I want to tell them how to operate in life. It's not gonna work. It's the small things when they're small that the stepping stones for them to learn actually how the world works. And then when they get out there, they may not know how the world works, but they got a rubric to go against. And that's what everybody is trying to teach. Well, I say people with sense are trying to teach, and that's what we talked about. A lot of people don't have no rubric. They let the kids out here and do whatever they want to do. And then we say they didn't ask to be here. Everybody on the goddamn face of the earth didn't ask to be here.
So I got to jump in.
I'm talking about in different countries. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So I'm in agreement with Carmen on this one. I got to be in agreement with Carmen on this one.
Wow.
You got to allow your kids to be kids, bro. Now, that doesn't mean, again, this is what she was saying. I think y'all were missing this too. She wasn't saying that you needed, she was basically saying you can still teach your kids they don't need to have a job in order for you to teach them anything. But I want my children to be children. You got a long time to be a fucking adult. And you can teach these things while you don't have to have a job. You can teach them certain little things, whether playing video games. There's many ways to teach a kid without them actually having a job. You can teach them ways of the real world. You can teach them that. Now, what I haven't heard anybody say is teaching your kid the value of $1, teaching them at an early age. I haven't heard that. And teaching them how to actually help them invest their money the proper way. We say, hey, well, you ain't got to worry about what I'm doing with your money. We just gonna act as if it's paying bills, but I'm just gonna put this money in the back end for you instead of actually teaching them. So that way, instead of giving them the fish, you're actually teaching them how to fish. So when they start making their own money, they already know how to do these things. Cause yeah, cool. You save a $500 or whatever. Now they got $70K. But guess what though? If you haven't taught them anything on how to invest that money and what you was doing with that money, then what they gonna learn? Oh well, yeah, my daddy saved $500, so I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Instead of teaching them how to properly invest their money. So that's what we're not teaching. Cool. The sentiment of what you're saying is great. The foundation of it is great, but there's still more behind that. I get what you're going for. So I agree on both sides, but I still agree with the fact that you need to let your kids be kids. And your kids being a teenager, allow them to be teenagers. There's not, you allow your kids to be teenagers. We all grew up with people who were teenagers and who didn't get a chance to live their life as a teenager. And they missed all of the teenage years because they were so ready to be an adult. Now you got people today talking about, damn man, I wish I was a teen again because the things that I could have experienced as a teenager. A lot of people up here complaining today about how life was so much easier as a teenager. We got so much time to become an adult, but you can also teach them these same things while they're teenagers as well. So no, so at the same time, I do agree with giving them a little rope to hang themselves, but what I'm not going to do is treat them like an adult as a teenager. That's not what I'm not going to do. I'm allowed them to be children. And so I think that's the bigger issue. That's a true problem with the Black community today. We're so hell-bent on this aspect of, look, I gotta teach you what it's like to be an adult, because when you get out here in this real world, I'm telling you, ain't nothing to play with. Listen, they got more than enough time to worry about that. More than enough. That's what you're there for.
And you're setting them up for failure. They're setting them up
I
for
don't
failure.
think. I don't think.
I
I
know
don't.
to struggle along with you.
I'm
I
saying
don't think. Hold on.
Marcus
I
still
don't
ain't go,
think.
so I'm gonna wait. But
I don't.
yeah,
I don't think the people on my on our side of what we're talking about. I don't think people are saying that. I don't
Facts,
think
Bill
people
said.
are saying that. I don't think people are saying don't let your kids be kids. I think most people, when they are talking about what we're talking about, is when that situation happened of them. We understand that they're going to be adults one day. We understand that that's going to come, and when they are in situations, or we see little small things when you have kids, or you might have a nephew, you try to teach them a value of $1. You're not teaching them a value of $1 all day, every day. It's just when that situation happens, so they'll understand the next time they encounter a similar interaction, they understand the value of $1. I think that's what me, Raw, and Marcus is coming from. Because if we sit here based off what the video is saying, I don't think nothing wrong with what he's saying. Now,
I disagree with
if
what he
there,
said. That's what I'm saying. I disagree
if
because
that,
what he's saying, what he's still saying is still, I'm gonna save money without telling you. He said that in the video. I'm gonna tell you this without I'm saving this money without telling you. So then when you ask for money,
So here
now
goes the
it's
thing, Courtney.
I'm saving this money for you. I've been saving this money for you. Now, how come he wasn't explaining this while he was saving the money? Now listen, I'm not gonna change up. I'm not gonna change up the wording just so that this person can, well, it's the bills to make it seem like you're paying bills. No, this is what I'm doing for you. I'm saving this money for you so you can understand what we're doing and why I am doing this. So I'm setting you up for success in the future. Now, what I am telling you is this: I'm not gonna allow you to go fuck up your money. I'm not gonna allow it, because when you get out here in this actual world,
they're gonna
it's
fuck
gonna
it
be
up.
hard. It's gonna be harder than what you think. So I'm showing you how to do this. So when you do get out in the real world, you can adopt these same principles in which I am doing, and I'm showing you, because guess what? You are the role model, right? So if you're already doing it yourself, you are also living proof of what you're teaching them. So all of that, but that's my point. But look, you already have set the foundation.
But here goes
That's
the thing.
the problem. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all cook. I haven't talked a lot. Y'all relax. I'm gonna let y'all cook. The problem is this. Again, we still are not getting down to the foundation of the situation. Nobody has said I'm actually teaching them this. We're still saying I'm hiding this from you. I'm just taking your money. I'm calling the bills, and we're gonna leave that there. Or I'm gonna allow you to pay your insurance. No, I'm not. I've been paying for this shit this entire time. Why the fuck am I gonna do it now? No, I'm gonna make sure you straight through and through. And so me. I don't need to have you pay your insurance if I'm already doing that. Because if I'm doing everything the proper way I'm supposed to do it, I don't need her to do it. I don't need her to pay her insurance, or I don't need him to pay his insurance. I don't need him to do that because I've been doing it already. So there's no reason for me to do that, but I can still teach them how to operate and work their money, and also how to save their money the proper way so they can be straight out here in the actual real world. But that's what we're missing. Because we still in that mindset of, listen, bro, the world is hard. So now I got to make sure I save money for you, but you ain't taught them how to save the money. You just doing it for them. So you still ain't helping them.
No, what I was saying within this situation, I said I agree with him, but people have different ways of how they go about it. His dad did it a certain way, right? My dad did it a certain way. Your dad did it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? We all learned the value of $1. I definitely said that. We all learn the value of $1 based off our households. So my thing about it is, I said it. I don't think a lot of households are teaching that. You know what I'm saying? And one of the number one thing what I hear when we try to teach the value of $1, you can deconstruct the value of $1, and you can extrapolate that based off your household of how everything going. When I say a value of $1, that means what it takes to make some money, what's the cost, what's the benefit, what's the roadmap, what it looks like, what you want to do for a living, how it looks like, if you want to go to college, what is the thing that you want to do in college? That's the value of the dollar. That's the whole conversation. My whole thing about it is exactly what I was saying. Like I did say what you said, Courtney, of like nobody said what you said? Nobody said what?
Which part about not being a teenager? About being a kid?
Being a teenager. I've been said that kids, you have to do it in the beginning. And I'm not saying you can't have no fun and nothing like that, but you actually got to build some things uncontrollable. I don't know. It's like
I don't see how you can focus on being a kid if you're focusing on giving you $500 or giving
no.
Rob $500
So,
for rent. I don't
think
see
no one
how
said
he a
that.
teenager.
God,
No,
look, hold on. I got it, Marcus. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. We just talking about a gradual situation when you have kids and they get to the point when they about to leave your house. There's a lot of facets that happens, a lot of variables that happen. We're not saying 100% your kid wake up, you wake them up, get them up to get ready to be an adult every single day. We're not saying that. We saying when they get introduced to a situation where you know as an adult will affect them later, you got to teach them something. That's what we talking about, right? It's a joy to have kids. It's a joy to just sit there and have kids and you kick it with.
I understand that, Marcus, but you can teach them that without putting them.
Hold on.
That's not.
That's the thing about.
No, hold on. The thing about
let me tell you. Let me ask you one question. Harvey, I think you look at this from a woman's lens, and most women will do this in a situation. They say, "Hey, my boy at this age, he's here. He's got to help with bills." She don't give a fuck about teaching less or nothing. She's like, "You're growing up to make money, and let's do it." And that's what we do it. We're not talking. That's not what we're saying. None of us on this were saying this shit. Which way I think you're interpreting it, like most women would do it. That is not what we're saying. I think we all three. I think all of us have different versions of how we would do it. And I like what Macaroni said earlier because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking this dude probably had a like a dad like my dad. He was didn't talk a lot. He'll teach you lessons, but wasn't very explaining a lot of shit. But then guess what? Like I'm saying, this dude, I'm guessing he's successful, so the shit worked. And I don't think that's what we're looking at. That shit fucking worked. He's saying what his dad told him, and it fucking obviously worked. So like, I think you're looking at a different lens. It's like I think a lot of women would think the same way. Like when I had a job in high school, my mom thought way different than my dad did about how my money should be spent. And I think it's kind of what you're looking at, but that's not what we said. That's not what Raw was saying. There's nothing close to what he was saying.
How about this? Based on the prompt that's on the video, should teens with jobs help parents with bills? I will say no.
No. Yeah.
If they are a teen and they have to pay bills, it shouldn't be that way. But depending on your situation, if you are impoverished, if you living in an impoverished area and all that type of stuff, and everybody got to do what they got to do to get up out of there, you should fucking work.
No,
you should not
do it. No, you should not, because it wasn't their place to put this. So if you're in a impoverished space and you were living in poverty and you were not in a position to have kids, then you shouldn't have had them. That is not the kid's responsibility to pay your bills. You're an adult.
All right, so let me ask you this: they here now. What you
Raw,
want to do now?
And they shouldn't be. They're here now, and now you are perpetuating them.
What are we talking
about? To end up just like you. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are literally teaching your future kids to end up just like your parents who are in poverty, because no teen should be able to even worry about, I need to pay the Wi-Fi bill. That's stupid.
You
No.
quit burning up my motherfucking Wi-Fi. You ain't playing GTA 6 in this
Then
bitch.
don't bring me into this world.
What do you do?
That's
No.
the real question.
Hold on.
That's the real. No. Hold up. That's the real question. If you can't afford your Wi-Fi bill, if you can't afford your Wi-Fi bill, why the hell you have kids?
Time out. Because y'all, we're talking about two different like time frames. The kids are here now, right? We're not saying shoulda, coulda. Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, but they here now. That's the conversation. Should teens with jobs help their parents? We're not talking about if they didn't exist. We're talking about they're actually here right now.
No, she answered that. She said no. She said no.
The answer to your question is no. Should have not been here? Yeah, they shouldn't have, because if you can't figure out how you're going to pay your light bill, your Wi-Fi bill, your rent, fuck it. Right. They're here now.
I say
you should not set up your kids to end up like you.
Why
would you do that?
I think it's subjective, because my mom and dad did that, right? So they was in a household, they got teen jobs, and they helped out around the house, and it made me to where I'm at today. All their decisions, it got me to be where I'm at today. The life lessons that they told me about, it increased my discernment and all that type of stuff. I can't say that's going to be the same thing all the way around, but I think this is a topic that's very subjective, because at the end of the day, my mom and dad, they had their jobs when they were teenagers. They helped around the house because it was a different time back then. It was a different time, right? Now,
it is a fucking different time. Back in the day, when you had a farmer literally had kids because he needed hands to help. When you had slavery, the motherfuckers was breeding these motherfuckers so they could have help on the plantation. It is a different time. And I agree with Courtney where he was like, oh, you should have your kids set up. I'm sorry I didn't go back to fucking diapers, and I just took the conversation from where he was. Because when I did speak it originally, I did say that the object of the kid is to be better than me. I don't need your money for my motherfucking bills. I literally said that. I said, I don't give a fuck what I'm drowning in. You still got to pay bills, because if I was to die to fucking day, you got bills to pay any fucking way. So what I'm going to do is you pay the bill. I'm going to allocate that to invest elsewhere. I've already taught you about 401k and shit. So at your motherfucking job, your 401k is still coming out your fucking check. So you have all that going on over there. And then the little bit of play money you have left, that's where you budget your Jordans and your Evisu jeans and Pele jackets and all that bullshit. But no, you're not going to live up in this bitch for free, because if something was to happen to me today, you wouldn't have nowhere to fucking live to begin with. That's all I'm saying. And we done turned this conversation into the BBL conversation, to where we trying to say one thing and it's not that.
You said that they need, if they live in your house, they have to pay for something.
You do. It's responsibility.
No, it's not.
That's where you're wrong.
That's not why I'm wrong.
That's let me rephrase.
Repetition.
All I'm saying, listen. We come. I guess.
Of learning. Repetition.
Let me rephrase.
No, it's not. No, it's not. All I'm saying is I didn't work. I didn't work when I was a teenager. I focused on being a teenager, and I know what the value of the dollar is. And I'm a perfectly.
But if that motherfucker put a damn switch on the Glock and go shoot up the motherfucking mall, the cops ain't gonna be like, oh my god, he's 18, he's a kid.
Hold on.
They trying to charge 14-year-olds as grown up. Y'all want to fucking have these motherfuckers in the pins.
Bro, hold on, bro. Hold on. Y'all hear me, bro. Hold on. I get it. I said, let me rephrase. You ain't wrong, but at the same time, there's context that was missed in that. So I get it. I understand that. But at the same time, no. It's still a no. I still disagree with you. So in that aspect,
I can kick you out and you can pay 2 bands. Fuck it. 500 2 bands. So
at the end of the day, I still say no. No, you ain't gotta pay shit. Listen, bro. Were they paying bills when they weren't there? Were you just paying bills? It was just you, right? So no, you ain't paying. Listen, you can teach again. I think that's where the conversation is getting misconstrued at. Y'all keep talking about just because you're here, now you got to pay some bills. Listen, what Carmen is, what she has been saying this whole time, and I think y'all are missing the aspect of it too. You don't need to hold on, bro. Hold on, fam. Hold on. I got you. The aspect of this is this: you can still teach them. You can still teach them without all the extra shit. You can still teach them.
It's a part of the teaching.
No, it's not.
No,
Do they
it's
need to
not.
have a job?
Hold
Hold up. No,
it's
no,
not.
hold on, bro. Do you need to teach? Do they need to have a job in order for them to teach you the value of $1 and how to save it? Do they need a job?
See, I think, okay.
Now hold on. Before you go,
I see the disconnect now. I see the disconnect. No, the disconnect is literally on the screen.
Before you go on your diatribe, before you go on your diatribe,
no, I'm not on a diatribe. I'm just saying I see the disconnect. It says shoot kids with jobs, help parents, and you talking about they shouldn't have a job. So I understand. I digress. But for the motherfuckers that got jobs, when the job,
that's the point.
That's
we already answered the question though. So we went off the rails. So everybody already said no to this answer. Everybody already said no, but we went off into this deep end. So now it became a whole nother conversation about a different conversation. So now we on that conversation. And so that's what we getting at. So yeah, everybody on here answered no already. So that's one thing. So we all agree, no, your kids should not be paying your bills in your house. But again, where the disconnect was after you went was when Carmen said, hey, well, I don't think that they need to have a job in order for you to teach them and in order to teach them responsibility and the value of $1. That's what that disconnect came from. So you're not wrong. Neither is Carmen, neither is Marcus, neither is Macaroni, neither am I. Mm-hmm. Everybody has their own aspect of it. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Is there a wrong way? No. Is there a more efficient way? I'm pretty sure there is. Now you just have to look at the results at the end of the day and see which one actually is better, which one's more efficient. And you have to look at everything from a grand scheme of things. Like, okay, who was doing it better? Is it better if I save $500 without telling my kid? Or is it the fact that I teach my kid as they're growing up how to actually invest their money the proper way and doing things and teaching them in little increments, or however you want to teach them, because you can teach them through the things that they're doing, video games or whatever. You can teach them and they can learn. And then as they get older, they already know how to do it. So teaching the man how to fish versus just giving him the fish. So I think that's where we were coming from. So I get it. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Now that you expounded on that, right? Being that you said that, did you miss the part where I said you still taught them that, and that still comes out of that money? But being that bills is actually a responsibility, you're just taking that money for bills, and you're still allocating that to them. You're not spending none of their money. If you get a flat tire today and you broke, you catching the Metro bus. Their money is still being allocated on the back end, but they still know everything that you taught them on the front end. Did we miss that part?
We missed that part. Yeah, we missed that part because I didn't hear that part.
No, because we didn't miss that part because we didn't miss that part because Courtney just said that if you take $30 away to speak to the video, $30 away, but you don't tell them what you're going to do with it.
I'm not telling you that because I've already told you on the front end, when you get money, okay, let's put it on a pie chart. If I told you from the age of 4, hey, this is your birthday money. What do we do with this birthday money? Oh, daddy, we put 50% up to invest and we put 30% over here in savings and we spend the other 20% on what we want, right? If I tell you that, then when you get to a job, now that I know that you don't have the overhead everybody in your age bracket has, you're not going out there paying $2,500 for a studio. I'm just throwing numbers out. You're not going out there paying $2,500 for a studio. I'm just telling you, hey, just so you know, you've reached a metric where this age normally comes with bills. What I'm doing is your bill is going to be $500. Go ask your friends how much they're paying. I promise you they hate life. It ain't that bad. What do we do with the rest of the money you have? Oh, Dad, I still put, I don't really have no real responsibility. So right now I'm throwing 30% in my 401k. I got another 20% sitting in a high yield savings account. That's still the 50%. Then boom, I got 30% sitting in savings. And then, the 20% I have, I think, these pair of Jordans is dropping on Friday or whatever. I might eat ramen noodles because I like the Jordan so bad, but I'm going to just use that to go get that. Boom. So you still taking what I've taught you and you're putting that into play. But the problem is if I didn't exist, this safety blanket wouldn't be here, which is why I'm saying your bill is this safety blanket. It's just one flat bill. It's not, oh, I got rent of $2,500, but you know, trash and sewer varies, and then I got a gas bill and all this. So at the end of the day, you paying $3,100 a month. I'm just telling you, this is $500. That is for rent. In your head, you know it's for rent. That helps you still budget with the other stuff that I've taught you, which I understand where Courtney is coming from. The first time I spoke, I didn't go all the way back to the fact that I've instilled this in you. So I understand that part. I'm not saying that I'm taking your $500 and adding it to my money to pay my bills. If I'm finna lose this house, I'm gonna lose it. Your money's still set to the side. It ain't finna be like, oh, damn, Dad, like you got all this money from me. All right, look here, Junior. I was just teaching you that, you know, you're at the age right now where you have responsibilities, and a part of those responsibilities is everybody in your age group has bills. Look in your fucking friend circle. Do they not all pay bills? Okay, boom. This was bills. Now, what I was doing on the back end is I had another savings for you. The same way I taught you to invest on the front end, I was doing that exact same thing for you on the back end, except 100% of this money was going to you. So now I'm ass out on the street. You ain't got to help me. If you think I was the most fucked up person in the world, so be it. We could wash hands right here and call it a day. Just like you said, they didn't ask to be here. But this was to set you up because I didn't get my first house until I was 43. I figured if I could put some money back on the back end, you can still have fun and do what you need to do. Budgeting like I taught you how to budget, but you can get your first house at 24. Automatically, I done already set you up to be better than me. That's all I was driving at. But I understand the first time I spoke, I didn't go all the way back. So I understand the money teachings that Courtney was saying was like, oh, hey, if you just doing that and you not telling them nothing at all and you didn't set them up to if you ain't set them up, you know, with the order of steps to be successful, then you've already failed them. I fully 100% understand that. But I was coming from a spot to where I've already instilled this in you, and this was just an extra thing on the back end that I was running. And if repetition is the father of learning, sometimes you got to learn some stuff by just being repeat. Okay, boom. If you staying with me, and I know in an apartment, you got until the 4th to pay your bills. I gave you leeway to pay your bills to the 7th. If the 15th came and you still ain't paid no bills, I'm gonna sit down with you like, hey, you know, in the real world, you'd have a shit ton of late fees right now, right? Like the day you was late, it starts adding an extra $40 a day. Now, from the 7th to the 15th, add up how many days that is. That's about what, 8 days? Boom. Now 8 times 40 is what? That's how much extra money you could have been asked out. I'm not asking that from you. I'm just telling you next month be a little bit more responsible. The 7th is a long enough window to where your paycheck should fall anywhere in between there. And that's where you can still come over and you still teaching them responsibilities from another end. I'm not saying I'm taking their money and using it on my leisure. That's fucked up. Anybody that does that is a bum ass motherfucker. I don't give a fuck where you at in life, where you from or whatever. I can attest to that. But I'm saying if bills is something that comes with this, then I'm having you pay this to me. I'm not telling you what I'm allocating it for because I want you to know that unconsciously, if you was out in the world, you was going to have to do this anyway. When you hit a certain milestone, I'm going to be like, oh, boom, I know you hated me for the past 5-6 years or whatever. I was charging you rent, whoop-de-doo. But, you know, your friends is out here paying 3 bands. So you technically, you know, still 15-20% of what they actually paying in the real world. But this is what I was actually doing. Here goes your nest egg. You can put your 20% down on the house. Now you don't got to worry about PMI and all that. And I still didn't set you up better than what the fuck I got set up with when I was coming up. When I was coming up, and it's not me personally, but I'm just saying folks in the hood coming up, the Cox bill was in your name at the age of 2. You can't even walk yet, and this bill's in your name. You coming up credit fucked up. So if I done taught you how to be responsible with your money, and a part of responsibility when you hit a certain age bracket is bills, then hey, this is a bill. This is what bills feels like. It hurts.
But it doesn't have to hurt. You see what you're doing? You stepped up. You stepped up from having the cable bill on your age by 2 years old. I get that. You stepped up, but you're not helping. There's no progress. There's no progress in that.
Let me just say one thing.
Oh.
One thing I do like about what's going on right now, which you don't see a lot, is like, and I gotta speak on the men's side. It's 4 of us, and all of our thoughts about how we're gonna do this shit would fucking work, like 100% would work 100%. None like the key points. We ain't trying to take no kids' money. We're trying to teach them the way we know how to teach them. And the thing is, and I'll just say this, even some personal shit. Like even like me and my brother, like we grew up in the same house, and we would do the same. We would do shit totally different. Like he would probably be on the same like the way as Courtney because he's a good business person. Me, like I would do a little bit different because I know how being a hard ass stubborn motherfucker, how it can fuck you over, and then you need hard love to set you right. So mine might be a little bit different. So, but the thing is, you're still going on the right path. I think you're still going the right way. So I think we all shit, bro. I 100% I agree with everyone on this fucking panel that this is the way that will work based on how we are, because we're the one who's raising these people. So obviously, like they're picking up shit from us. So we're still at the point where we're saying that we want to do shit that's right for the kid. You know what I'm saying? You might not agree with how it's done, but believe me, I think it'll work.
I mean, maybe I need Carmen to expound more on hers, but I do agree with what Courtney was saying, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I probably started from the age of like 14 on forward, where Courtney took it back to 8. When you were 6 and 7 and we was playing Monopoly, I taught you this. This is what you need to do. But
I bet all of our parents that teach us the same shit. Courtney, I'm pretty sure your parents will teach you the same shit you're talking about right now, right? Yeah. So shit, yeah. Come on, man. That's it right there. It worked with you. Now you're gonna make your kids better. Same thing with you, Raw. Same thing with you, Macaroni. Same shit with me. They
taught me the value of a dollar, but they didn't teach me how to, like, different ways that I've learned how to do it. So they taught me the value of a dollar.
Yeah. They taught you. Mine was tough love. Mine was like, hey, bro, you can't call for this type of shit because you got to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And it fucking was the best thing that ever fucking happened in my life. I'm gonna tell you 100%. So
well, honestly, on this panel, I don't know. It seems like most of y'all have some good structure behind y'all. Everything I learned by crashing the fuck out, and I'm still doing better.
That was 100% me, man. That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna let Macaroni close this one out, and then we'll go to the next topic.
Okay, say less.
I think the situation is, and I talk about this all the time in different panels, and every child has different attention that is necessary for them to thrive. Everybody want to try to make everything the same thing. Everybody want to do the gentle parenting to every child. Every child don't need gentle parenting. Some child need harder structure because every child is different. And I think one of the things is 5 people on this panel, and we talking about 5 different things. The parents knew what kind of child that they had for them to thrive. So it's one of those things where we're like, oh yeah, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. That's based off of you. But the child that you were when you was a kid probably wasn't the same child that what Courtney was, or what Marcus was, or Raw was, or me. You know what I'm saying? It's different, right? So old buddy on the video, that's probably what he needed, because the parents knew what type of time he was on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody learned different things certain ways. So long as there's structure, long as there's a goal for you to, after you get out this house, so you can be an independent person, I think everybody need to do that based off how you can tell what type of child that you have.
Yep.
All right. So that was a solid topic. I like the fact that it got up there. So we need more conversations like that.
And before we move on, I know I was yelling. If anybody felt disrespected, it was nothing personal. I was just.
Facts.
I just want to put that out.
No. You good. We know. You got that We know you got that blood in your alcohol level, so it's all good.
You on that Chinese shit too, bro. You better watch out.
Alcohol in your blood.
You on that Chinese shit, you better watch out.
Hey, shing shong shing shing.
You got the alcohol in your blood level.
So listen, let's go to this last topic of tonight. Let's talk about Natalie Nunn on the Cam Newton show, Cam Newton podcast, and he was doing an interview with her, and I don't know if y'all remember her. She's from the, I think, what is it, Bad Girls Club, Baddie, some shit like that.
Baddie, she from Zeus Network.
Yeah,
she's from Baddie. She was in Baddie's Bad Girls Club back in the day.
Okay.
Right? She's from Carmen's favorite place to eye women and think we like them.
Fact.
She got a fat ass too. I bet you love it, bro.
Look, actually, Carmen, this might actually prove us right and show you exactly why we think the way that we think. So you gonna see. So Cam is gonna ask her, you know what I'm saying, why do men, like, why should men believe that, you know, what value do baddies bring to men? So then she's gonna ask her.
Can you pause for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
We ain't finna sit here and act like you got a different camera, like, you know what I'm saying? You got different view, and then he got the gold. He got the gold.
Oh yeah, you feel me?
The Super Saiyan Scully on.
Yeah, no.
Chill. You know what I'm saying?
Got the gold on, man. Look at him.
Well, I gotta play this one video for my guy Bull City because he always calling me out. So I gotta play this video real quick. Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get rich quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up. Let's get back to the video. So yeah, I had to play that video because he always saying I got damn 10-foot ceilings. He always throw it back. They're like, chill out, bro. see what I'm saying? But matter of fact, oh shit, hold up.
Dive into the Courtney Edgar Show Super Chats.
Shout out to Ted Coach Ralph for the $10. He says, Happy New Year to all of y'all. Keep up the good work. Hey, man, I appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you for the love, homie. Thank you for the support. It's definitely appreciated. It's not expected, homie. Thank you. So look, let's go ahead and dive into this topic, man, because this is gonna be interesting. Whew. All right, y'all ready? Let's get to it.
Fucking baddies. My fans love this type of
now
shit.
let me ask you this. That's not on this.
He's starting to get. He's getting.
No, I just thought about this.
Can I get another drink?
Please.
One more, please.
Hey, matter of fact,
Please, just a little
just
bit.
pour a whole pint.
See, now you're being rude.
Just so
That's
you can
so rude.
Say less.
God, like, damn.
You're teaching.
It's just a list.
You're teaching me, and I'm learning.
All right, come on, Kim. What's the next question?
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
Do you know what the first thing that came to my mind? Or do you want me to say something else?
Me?
You want me to tell you the truth?
But the whole truth.
Because I pay the bills. Because I'm a boss.
Wait, who is this
So,
nigga?
how much more serious does it need to
That's
get?
how I feel listening to
You're talking
this,
about
man.
you.
I'm just saying, baddies pay the bills. All my baddies get money. Every last one of them are rich. I know what I pay these girls. They make more money than anybody in America on a 9-to-5, you got a good job. My bitches is paid. Okay. So at the end of the day, you said, why should anyone take a baddie serious? Because we pay the fucking bills.
Why should a man?
Because we pay the bills.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What if you're dealing with a man?
It doesn't matter. Well, first of all, I deal with Jacob. And but my baddies, I got a couple of baddies that
I'm not speaking in
so my baddie Anna is dating an MLB player.
Okay.
I don't really know much about baseball, but I grew up in the Bay, the A's, the Giants. I used to go to like some of those games for like you know, they give kids tickets at the schools or whatever. They get money. They get paid more than you know what the bitches say, right?
What?
Baseball players, you catch you a baseball player, they make more money than the football players. That's what they say. I don't know.
They probably do.
So Anna Mac, she's one of the stars on Baddies. She's a big star. She's a singer. She's amazing. She's a great girl. She's from the Bronx. She's dating a Yankee player. She just went public with him.
Wow.
He's the star of the Yankees. I don't know his name, Chisholm or something. I think it's Chisholm or something. I don't know. I've never met him yet, but he's the star and he makes a lot of money. And but Anna's still popping her shit. So you know what she said online the other day? She's like, I don't know who this guy is. She did a TikTok. She's like, I don't know who this nigga is, but he and my like she just does TikTok. She's like cute. And she's young. They're like 25 years old. They're
cute or like
no, she's a cute girl.
Oh.
She's a sweet girl, cute, but she and will read your ass. Nah, clocking it and nigga, fuck you, bitch, and all that. Like, yeah, why not? When he pops off or like some, you know, she's that type of girl. But she's a cute little Spanish girl from the Bronx. Here he goes, he's putting his iPad down. Now I like that type of put your iPad down.
Let's
so you asked a question.
Yeah.
He makes more money than her for sure. She don't give a fuck. They don't care. Yeah. Baddies don't care.
But what I'm referring to is it's not necessarily about money all the time. And I think
no, you said that. No. You said what is it that makes a male?
No, I will say it again.
Okay, say it again.
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
I just told you. When they make more money and they're the boss.
That's cool.
She's the boss. But, so he makes, so what I was trying to refer to is he makes more money, right?
Right.
But she's the boss.
Okay, take money out of it.
No, it was money out of it. He definitely makes more money than her. She's still running that shit.
Okay, but take financials out of it.
Okay, so
what are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
She's definitely more popular than him. I don't even know who the fuck he is. So if he wants, respectfully, I don't watch Major League Baseball, but if he wants to be like with a young, successful baddie that is an it girl, that's what she's bringing to the table because she's definitely her follower, everything. She's more popping. So I don't know. Sometimes like I'm a little bit older. I don't really care about social media and followers and all that. But the younger people do. You know that. So maybe she brings more like to the table, like for social media and like popularity or whatever.
You're not answering my question.
No, you just asked. What?
No, I'm gonna guide you.
I don't know. Don't guide me. Oh my God.
I'm trying.
I'm
trying to get to an answer.
Right. I don't know. Baddies bring a lot to the table.
Can you name something?
Great mothers.
Okay, talk about it.
I put $1 million swimming pool in my backyard because my daughter said she wants to swim.
Okay.
So I put a pool. It cost me $909. It was like $1 million. Okay. I put them. Great moms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good people. Giving. I'm the biggest giver. A baddie is gonna give. We're gonna give to the community. I pass out turkeys every year for people that are not in fortunate situations like the rest of us that are eating Thanksgivings and having. We just did a toy drive. So I really wanted Journey to come, my daughter and Jacob to come here this weekend so that she could see my music video because she loves the song. I just found that out. I was like, how does she know the song? But she went to a toy drive because the Sacramento Kings and I have a relationship and we set up a whole toy drive with the Kings, my husband and my daughter. I don't post these things because this is not something that I feel really correlates with like my brand. It's just my real life. So there's definitely separations from real life and Natalie Nunn. So they did a toy drive. I asked Jacob, I said, how many people do you think we gave back to? He's like 250 kids got toys. And like,
all right, so basically she don't bring no value to a man. Let me play this other video really quick. And then, because she did a rebuttal after the interview. So I'm going to play that video and then we'll start, giving our thoughts and everything. It's kind of weird. Oh, shit, hold up.
Rude question. Let's be for real. Like, I already knew he was trying to, like, you know, gaslight, manipulate, be a narcissist, and ask questions that were just not like questions. Like, I'm not dumb. I'm really, really smart. So I navigated around that interview. And I think people should study this interview. I think girls in Hollywood should study my interview for when people put you in these type of situations, how you can pivot out of them. Because this has happened to me multiple times in Hollywood on major platforms, just like Cam Newton. And you're not about to keep playing.
Courtney, can you pause it real quick?
Yeah.
So all I'm gonna say, and then I want you to hit play right when I'm done, is this little jigsaw face that's going on right here can't be what Carmen is talking about. We like more than fucking. All right, go ahead, hit play.
I don't know what it feels like, but hey, I really was trying to ask him, like, how does it really feel? Like, that's what I want to know. What does it feel like so I can understand? Like, what? Yeah, clearly we know now. Someone said he ain't the best, we know. But I wanted to make that clear. And so I just was being funny, running around in circles with him. And I didn't want to answer his questions because they were underlining, disrespectful, sarcastic, and you're not about to play in my face. So that's why I answered the questions arrogantly. When he said stuff about, oh, so why should a man take a baddie serious? Like, I already knew. So I said the things that I knew a man like him doesn't want to hear when a woman is a boss. When a woman makes her own money and can do what the fuck she wants. And part of that is absolutely true. I do believe that too. But obviously, you guys don't like play. I was playing my role like he was trying to play his, and the roles were being reversed on his ass. Uno, reverse, bitch. Around a lot of.
Yeah.
Carmen gotta go first on this one.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this? I'm a mute. Go ahead.
Why I gotta go first? See, this is why I try, man. I try. Women, I try. I try to stand up for y'all. I really do. Am I the only one that thought that she was talking like a pimp named Slipback? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, she had the fur coat. And it was just like, what you mean your girls? Like, she's just a whole pimp. All right. Well, this is what y'all like.
No, shut the fuck up. Get your ass out of here.
This is y'all spokesperson. Y'all want some baddies.
God.
You know, you want y'all talk about how women want to.
You definitely trolling right now. Ain't no way you see
what they bring to the table. You know, what you bring to the table? Well, she brings some money.
And how many times you said money? How many times men said money don't matter?
There you go. That's what baddies bring to the table.
How many times men said money don't fucking matter? You can't say that. You cannot say that. That's been the deflector every time. We don't got that money.
So you know, you go ahead.
That's been a deflection.
This is what y'all like. This is the spokesperson of what can I bring to the table? She just said it. She said that she's a bad bitch. She's gonna pay your bills, and she's gonna look good doing it. That's what you said. So there y'all go.
I mean, bro, I don't know much about her husband. I mean, I literally just looked it up. He played for the Rattlers. So, but either way, shit, bro. I don't know. The shit she was saying was just insane.
She said one of her bitches got a baseball player. There you go. You know,
she has a husband. Apparently, she had a husband.
And her husband ain't got to pay no bills because she a bad bitch. There you go. That's what she brings to the table. And she do community work.
She give away turkeys.
She do community work. She give away turkeys and whatnot. And
she turkeys to the bitches.
What value is that bringing to that man? Because he dropping off turkeys, and what is that value bringing to him? That sound like he leaving turkey to the streets.
He gets to say that his bad bitch gives away turkeys. That's what he gets. He gets bragging rights.
Carmen,
so
you
yeah,
got come on, Carmen.
Carmen trolling. Carmen trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm just saying that's what she said. So
I'm trolling. Like, hey,
I'm not trolling. I'm just saying that.
What man would want a girl like that? Like, shit, man. What do with any sort of value?
Raw do. Raw is right there. Raw looking at her like, what the
fuck? Carmen. Estoy decepcionado.
Raw, I know that you hate me today, but Raw do right there.
Estoy decepcionado.
Raw will lift up that fupa right
Carmen.
there.
No. Carmen.
No. There's somebody told me to Carmen, what is it? Bill City, I didn't hear the fupa. Okay, you hearing it now.
Carmen.
Lift up that fupa and make sure that she got the $500 that he needs for rent.
No. We not do that. No. Carmen, we not do that.
Como que no? Como que no?
I know black. A Puerto Rican.
Jesus.
We not doing that, yo. Ain't no way. Nah. If you catch me walking anywhere with Jigsaw next to me, you got a free sniper award. Take me out. I don't need to be here. Shorty face look like an English bulldog, all double chin. You know what? Let me go.
Hey, dudes want to talk shit about her if she did not have a
Well,
shit.
y'all want to give her a chance though? Y'all want to give her a chance?
Carmen.
She told
Carmen.
you. No, I'm serious. She told you, hey, I got you. You don't gotta worry about a damn thing. I got your rent, I got your car, I got your food, I got everything. I got your dreads. How much it costs to get your dreads retwisted, bro? She said she got all of that. She got all of that.
Carmen, you got to be joking. You think any dude on this panel would give a fuck if she said, "I'll give you a pair of socks"?
Did we miss the fact that she
no? You don't function that way.
Did we just pass go the fact that she said she got a whole husband? She got a whole husband, yo.
We haven't heard his side.
The same ring that's on my finger. It's on
we haven't heard his side.
She got a whole husband.
I
Jigsaw married.
I did look at his picture. He did kind of look like
Jigsaw married, y'all.
He kind of looked like he like old boy that was talking about the teenager shit we just talked about. Kind of like they could roll together. So
I mean, y'all could.
That might be it. You know, I mean, that's the only determined factor. He might be, he might like that other side. So he'll deal with all this.
Listen, all I'm saying is I feel like
a man
Macaroni and Courtney, if she was to flip y'all bills, I feel like
no habla inglés.
That's what y'all want.
No habla inglés.
What? Like
I didn't say nothing.
No,
that was her main. Her main.
She gonna pay your bill. So that camera that Macaroni got, she bought it.
Hey, no money, no. I know black, a Dominica, no.
If she was a nice, good girl, didn't say shit, and she wanted to pay my bills, she'd be perfect. But you talking about someone who is a fucking mouthy asshole, worse than any fucking insecure dude in the world? You think I'm gonna take that shit with some money? You're crazy.
Pay your bills. That's what she said.
I can pay my own shit.
She said that she pay your goddamn bills. Y'all ask women all the time. Y'all men ask women, well, what do you bring to the table? At least she said it. Most women will say, well, I am the table. Nah, she said, I'll bring this to the damn table. That's what I bring. So why can y'all be mad about that? Like, I'm not mad at her at all.
How do you combine this shit? How do you combine this shit? How can you combine a girl that says
with her fur coat on? Go ahead, girl. With her fur coat.
Hey, Carmen, how do you combine a girl saying, "Hey, I want to build a life with you together," and we'll do this shit together. Versus some other girl saying, "I'll pay your bills, but you're gonna be my bitch." That is two different things. That's two.
Y'all don't want that, Marcus. Y'all don't want that. Y'all call us corny. Y'all call us boring. So
Who is y'all?
What?
Y'all. I said y'all. I said y'all. I said you. I said you. I said Courtney. I said macaroni. I said.
Hey, no, Carmen. Carmen, no. No,
y'all call us boring. Y'all call us boring. Please, I heard that shit all my goddamn life.
Carmen, no.
Y'all call us boring. Y'all call us boring. Y'all
You
call
hear what you're saying out loud, bro?
Carmen, nowhere
y'all
in
call us
Destiny Child.
Y'all cheat on us with fucking
Carmen.
Megan Thee Stallion that we were talking about.
Nowhere on Destiny Child's internet in the song Bills, did them bitches say they was gonna pay my bills. They asked if I could pay their bills. I'm not settling for no bitch that pay my bills. So no. And
So
especially if you got a dog face. Fuck no.
So as Natalie said that I'm gonna go pay for your retwist at the hair salon, y'all you ain't gonna take it?
That'd be nice.
Carmen.
You ain't gonna take it? No, I'm asking Raw. You're not gonna take it? Natalie gonna pay for your whole retwist, your whole fade.
Do you see that big ass Jeffree Star chin she got on her face with them two caterpillars above her eye? Don't let me go in, Carmen. Please stop.
So you're not gonna take it? You didn't answer my question. You didn't.
Here come the Crimson 10.
He didn't answer my question. You said how he didn't say no. I'm gonna take it. Oh, okay.
I know negro, mami. A Dominican. No.
Oh, okay. No habla inglés when you come to answer the goddamn question. Right.
Listen, it's a no. It's a no. Ain't nobody taking that money.
Especially that attitude. No way.
Because again, you got men that got dignity up here. We're not taking that kind of money.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody want no money from no fucking Timu Wendy Williams. Look at this.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that.
I think we're doing it wrong though. Even if she was like whoever the hottest bitch in the world that said, "Hey, I'll pay all your shit, bro. I'm gonna treat you like shit." I don't think none of us still would take that. I know I would. Fuck that. I don't care if she's the baddest bitch on the goddamn planet. If she said, "Yo, that's cool, but hey, I'll buy you a Bentley, I'll buy you all shit." You just
and you know what's sad? There is still somebody, not the 4 man standing up here. There's still somebody that will take it.
100%.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We know there's some people who will take it.
There's still 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 right there. I guarantee you that bitch right there.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You were trying to play us like them homosexuals all day.
I guarantee you she got 2 or 3 motherfuckers in her DMs right now.
Yes.
Look at Courtney. Yeah. Courtney got a damn penthouse suite robe on with a Super Saiyan silky do-rag. He don't need no damn bitch to pay for him.
This nigga said
Macaroni over here. He said 281-330-8004 on the head. He got the Mike Jones going. He don't need a bitch paying for him.
Hey,
he said back then the hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot. I don't want these bitches paying for me. And I know good and damn sure ain't no bitch done bought fucking Marcus wings the whole time we've been streaming. So why start now?
That's true. That's true. Hey, the wings didn't get delivered.
That's a fact.
We not homosexuals up here, so no.
And
if you gonna pay for me, like you cannot look like that for sure.
I put it like this. Kim, she you know, you got men that women say that men mansplain. She elaborating. She elaborating. He asked her one question. Do you see where we at right now?
Yeah.
Same question.
Yeah.
Same question, not answered.
Yeah. Like she going all over the place, all this type of stuff. Let me tell you, she is young-minded, and I don't take this as disrespect, but I think a lot of women like her, not all women, but women that have the tendency to think like her, they don't mature after 15 years old. Everything that you heard what she said was off social media. She didn't say anything of significance of like the reason why she think the way she think. She said we bad bitches. My bitches, we get money. And he was like, okay, cool, you know, but what would make a man attracted to a baddie? And she was like, we pay bills, right? She didn't say she paid bills for other people. She said they pay their own bills. From my recollection, that's an adult. You know what I'm saying? That's like you adult. That's what y'all asked for, to pay your own bills. So the things that y'all fought for to be able to pay your own bills. Now y'all baddies, right? So now y'all baddies. My whole thing about the whole situation is, you got her. She cannot actually have a conversation with somebody. Look what she wearing, right? If I was a guy in the same thing that she had, but it's like man stuff, right? And I just said, "Yo, I'm balling." All right, what would a woman that dates a baller, what would she get? I'm balling. We pay bills around here. We throw money.
A pimp named Slipback. There you go. Courtney got it. A pimp named Slipback with his gold on.
But we throw money. We pay bills. This, that, and the third. They be like, okay, cool, but like, what else? They're like, man, see, and then they go way over a whole bunch of stuff. He asked her one question. She was not able to ask it. That's the reason why when men ask, what do you bring to a table? That's the whole reason why. That's the whole reason why they get offended, because they can't say what she's saying right now because she got some.
Hey, but Matt, you know what's triggering me?
What you mean? Hold on. What do you mean by status?
Status. I think that she was alluding to the fact that being with the baddie gave you a certain type of status.
No, she's saying that she was more famous.
No, yeah, she said that she more famous, that she didn't know.
I want to hear clearly. Hold on, Carmen. I want to hear clearly what you mean by that.
Status. She said in the video that the baseball player, she didn't even know who he was, but when he got with the baddie, then she knew who he was. So it begs me to ask, what about status? So being with these baddie women, does it give you all men, as men in the panel, or men in general, status?
It doesn't.
Being with the baddie, makes you feel like, okay, this is what I got. Other men looking at you.
The reason, hold on. I'm
okay.
three moves ahead of you right now. The reason why I asked what you said, do you believe she a baddie?
No, I don't.
All right, case closed.
But I'm asking a question. She said it in the video. She said
hold on.
She said she didn't even know who the baseball player was.
Hold on, you're speaking in general. We talking about this lady right here. He asked her a specific question. We're talking about her, right? And then that's the reason why I said in the beginning, you got men that mansplain, and you got women that I made it up right on the fly. If somebody said it, then goddamn it, shit, I can't copyright it.
Well,
what I said,
let's talk to it.
I said she's explanation. Right? That's what she's doing right now, right? That's why I asked in the beginning, right? She is not a baddie, right? Everything.
Well, we know who she is, so we don't know who her husband is. So we all know who her double chin is. We all know who she is.
No,
Is she on the one? Okay, well, she's on the one on the show, not her husband. So maybe there's status.
The baddie. The baddie is the show called The Baddies.
I mean, she's a show called The Baddie, but my point is, she on Cam Newton's show, not her husband.
Her husband's playing for the Rattlers.
Now let me actually not see you messed up. You know the fuck. You
How
know
I
you
messed
fucked up,
up?
right?
Okay, hold on.
You know you messed up, right?
I'm gonna mute
All right,
myself so I can let you talk.
You got the red table talk. None of the people that really matter was not there when it was created. Everybody went on there because they knew who they was associated with. What's her name? Curry, Steph Curry's wife. Nobody don't know her. Don't nobody know her. They know
Aisha
her because of
Curry.
Steph Curry.
Her name is
Hey,
Aisha
macaroni,
Curry.
nah. Let Courtney go back to that last picture. I know she ain't married to dumb Dilbert from Fat Albert. Look at that long ass jelly bean ass head.
Yeah, so Steph Curry wife is, nobody know who she is. They knew who she was because of him, not her. Even though he gave her money to do her different ventures of being a baddie, she still couldn't cut the mustard because she just not talented in those different
I mean, first of all,
endeavors.
she does own a whole restaurant. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she owned the restaurant, but
She
nobody
owned the
knows what it
restaurant,
is.
and she had a cooking show. It didn't work out, but she had a cooking show.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody. If can you name me the name of the restaurant?
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all not about to sit here.
Let's
Y'all not about to
let's
sit
move
here. I'm trying.
Right.
I'm trying.
No. We're not finna sit here. We're gonna move on because it's already explained. So a lot of these women, when they get up here, they say the woman split the she explanation, right? She explanation, right? When they do that, it's all on the man that set up there. His life goal was to be an NBA player, NFL, a lawyer, music producer, all that stuff. They have no skills, and they want to tell their life story about how it is to be with this guy. That's how people know about them. You wouldn't know it unless they did that. Then they start making books, right? And then it caused a point of contention. Now they feel as though, hey, I done got my flowers, I done got my notoriety and all that type of stuff. No, I can leave you. So then they leave. And then they think they could get the same kind of thing, the juice that they had in the beginning when they started talking about the guy that they was with. It started running out. Now they want more shit, right?
I don't know. I think there's
So
something
within this situation that we talking about currently, I always put everything back to what we talking about, like with the situation, right? She is woman splaining, basically. I know I made up a new thing, but it's easier to say woman splaining. When you hear her have a conversation, have you ever had a conversation with that person that you actually that you feel like they was intelligent?
Why are you asking me? No, but I'm just saying, I think there's something to talk about as when men get with a certain type of woman status.
So what type of woman?
I really do. I really do. Beyonce said it. Beyonce upgraded Jay-Z.
Beyonce
said it,
right?
And she wrote a whole song about it.
Beyonce is dope. What about this lady? This lady?
Take me in your arm, and I'm gonna compliment the deal. Okay, so I think there's something to say about that.
What about this lady? Beyonce is dope. What about this lady?
What lady?
The lady that we talking about. The one she said she a baddie.
The one that she
I could stay on topic for a long time. I'm gonna just let you know.
She said that she pays the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what the
adult?
What is on your face? I don't.
Jabberwocky now.
Yeah, Jabberwocky.
I just saw that. I really just saw that.
Yeah, she said, she an adult. She paid her own bills.
She said that she paid her own bills, and to her credit, we don't know who her husband is. We know who she is. She on Cam Newton's show.
I better know who she is.
So when he asks,
I don't know who her husband is. Do you?
I don't know who. I better know who she is.
Okay, then. So we all know her name, but we don't know his name. Okay, got it.
That's the code. So when he asked,
Courtney,
what Cam Newton said, what would a man I'm not finna do a verbatim, but basically what he's saying, what can a man take from a woman that's a baddie? Right? What does a baddie bring to the table? I'm pretty sure he said that. What does a baddie? Now, based off what you heard,
I just said it. I just said she says she pays the bills, which is true, and I said status.
She ain't say she paid bills for
men. Can you please take your goddamn face off? Like this shit is creeping me out.
She didn't say she paid bills for men. She didn't say that.
You, Carmen, just for you.
Got a couple more minutes on this topic, y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she full of it, bro. Like she was drunk. I get it. I already saw it in the beginning. She drunk and she didn't know how to conversate. She didn't know how to navigate through the conversation. And then when she did the follow-up video, she saw how crazy she was looking. And she knew she got a pocket of women that just gonna lift her up and say, "Yeah, bitch, he was trying to manipulate you and all that." She said three. She said he was three things in one sentence. She said that he was, the famous three. He was a narcissist, man, manipulative, and he was controlling. He said those three things.
She said she was a narcissist. That's what he called him. Well, she
narcissist.
Called him a narcissist. Yeah.
She said narcissist, manipulative, and controlling all in one. She said, I knew what it was. She said, I knew when I came up there, that was the situation. She fucking lied. She was drunk. And then when she looked stupid, that's, a bunch of women gonna be like, yeah, all these men narcissists. Don't even know what fucking narcissists mean. You do not. Carmen Sandiego. Do you know you need at least 7 characteristics of a narcissist to be a narcissist? Of narcissism to be a narcissist.
I don't even know what narcissism is. I know that's the favorite. That's the favorite word within women. No, but
every
I don't even know what
every single
narcissist is.
Every single human on this God green earth has characteristics of a narcissist. Every single one is at least one. At least one.
Well, give me one. What's one character? What's one? Matter of fact, give me 2. What's 2 characteristics?
I'm gonna give you one. It's selfishness, because I said one. They need at least one. A lot of people are selfish, right?
Why y'all have this mask on? Like y'all have a mask off? What is wrong with you?
Oh, I ain't got no mask, man.
Mask off. Somebody play that. Mask off.
Mask off.
I ain't got no mask. Well, shit.
Put your glasses on. Put your glasses on, macaroni.
It ain't charged up. But yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that's what it is. So everybody got it. So when women, they are right.
Boy, land that plane, bro.
All right, all I'm gonna say is, while we got a brief intermission, is ain't no way a guest on your podcast with your coochie hole between her legs should be sitting with her legs crossed the exact same way you cross your legs on your podcast.
y'all
up there looking like aunties and shit. As a man, it is ankle over knee. If you sit knee to knee, why do you have diet nuts? Especially as a black man. But I'll leave that alone.
Okay.
Man, let me get to these super chats, bro.
Dive into the Courtney Edgar Show super chats.
Hey, shout out to Bull City for the 9 ball. He says to the best team on YouTube. I appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you on that. Shout out to Bull City again. He says for Carmen playing the FUPA game.
That thing keep their hands warm in the winter.
He said, and so Joe SoCal for the 9 ball, and she says your daily work doesn't go unnoticed.
Neither does that smile.
That is
Mark.
Thank you for the big support. That's what we do in the E-Earned Circle.
Oh, look at my little niece out there. Hey, Marcus got a mask on.
Oh, y'all put your mask on.
This man got the Deadpool on. Okay, then.
Oh, I do got a mask on. Hold on. I got a mask.
Masquerade Carmen. Hey.
I got a mask. Hold on.
Hey, we gotta get them. We all gotta get one of them joints, huh?
Well, tonight has been fire, my good people. Tonight has been good. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I had to cut it short because of the timing on the clock. I didn't want to go over a certain amount of time on this shit. So my bad on that. My bad, Mac, for cutting you off on that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Just had to cut it short. I couldn't hear you, fam.
You mute, by the way. She said she couldn't find it.
I said, no, are you good, man?
I couldn't find it. I did have a mask on, but I couldn't find it.
Have we already? Oh shit, we already done. Okay.
Hey, line it up for the next stream, Carmen.
Facts.
Yeah, get it.
We be masked up over here sometimes.
Facts. We'll max up when we start talking crazy. We'll just put the mask on so you won't see no facial expression.
Everybody got caps. Fuck that shit, and they can have that. We got masks on.
Yeah, I gotta print all y'all one for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Say less.
Let's do it.
Well, my good people, tonight was dope. I appreciate you. Thank Carmen again for coming through with us. You know, we're probably gonna see more of it. You know what I'm saying? If she's willing to keep coming back with us. You know, her and Robbie going at it from time to time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm about to go tune up my Spanish.
But today, I think her and Macaroni was going at it more so than anything. So I think
Macaroni. I think me and Rob won more, but I don't know. Rob probably don't like it.
I don't know. You had a good share between you and Mac. You know what I'm saying?
We did.
Rob was just loud. That's all that was.
You muted.
You muted, bro.
So
God didn't want you to say it.
Oh, that's a hate time. I was telling Spaces you and your Cell Saga era. He was talking about what's up with that robe and the golden silky.
Hey man, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? We doing things different over here. But all right, my good people. Thank you guys for tapping.
Nasty time.
Listen, nasty time. As soon as I got my check, I was gone.
Damn, YouTube paying like that.
Hey man, y'all wild as fuck, bro. But all right, my good people, thank y'all for coming in. Make sure you guys are here tomorrow. I will be solo tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. We're going to kick it up and we're going to run the numbers up over there tomorrow too. So I will see y'all tomorrow. And thank you again for tapping in with the Banter and Barter Show. Make sure you guys are here next Tuesday at 7:05 p.m. And until next time,
baby,
I will holler.